Why, you don't have an overhead there like I have in my studio?
I don't know. What's an overhead?
The overhead speaker that lets you hear yourself in the callers. What do you listen to the callers through? You wear headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. That's not good for you.
We're very contemporary here.
No, you don't want. No, that's not contemporary.
It's not healthy.
No. Kind of like compresses your head, you know, and you got a fat head, you know, like...
Flathead.
No, a fat head.
Oh.
So having those headphones on a fat head, like, kind of compresses, be like wearing one of those things where to lose weight, you put around your waist, you know, to push all your
those
together.
weight belts.
Right. Same thing with your head. Maybe your head will lose some weight.
Yeah. The incredible shrinking head.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Does your head lose weight when you remove your hairpiece?
See? How long did it take? I haven't mentioned one word about my close best personal friend, and there we go again.
What made you think I was
talking about powdered wigs like Dolly Madison? That's sinful. That's disgraceful. Although you got to give me credit, though. I embarrassed him out of it. I embarrassed Steve Ziegler toss his piece at IOD, and then the same with your buddy Mo here with that awful musty muskrat he used to wear. That was pathetic.
Wow.
And he used to talk about my baggy pants and how the hell I looked, and how do you leave the house looking that way anymore? How does anybody leave the house with a muskrat on their head anymore? That's what I'd like to know. Forgetting about picking the dingleberries, that's another story. Boy. You got to admit, boy, it sure has been a colorful period of time. There's no question about that. Not enjoyable, but colorful.
Yes. It certainly has been.
You'd have to go a long way to match the kind of swill that's been... and then, of course, one of the world's biggest BS artists. I kicked Howard's ass in New York. I tell you, if Pharrell was as successful as he claims he is, he'd be making $50 million a year. He'd be like right up there with Stern.
He's had a lot of jobs.
Yeah, he sure has. Job of the week.
I think he's working... Last I heard he was in Atlanta.
No, that's long gone. He's been doing Fox Sports... Whatever.
Oh, that's right. He's doing late overnight.
Whatever. That Atlanta thing, they changed format. After he got there, they dropped the format. He has a habit of doing that.
No. Not a bad person. Just a little nuts.
Yeah.
So, but he's not the only one. So, most overrated personalities.
Okay.
Celebrities, not personalities.
Most overrated celebrities. I mean, we've done this a million times, like Rosie O'Donnell and
that's
Roseanne Barr, people that are just disgusting and have no talent. Bill Maher is another one. I just can't stand him.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work on that. I'll work on that for one day.
I'm not talking about actors and, talk show hosts or whatever.
Well, what do you mean you're not talking about actors? How can you have celebrities and they not be actors?
Well, there are celebrities who are celebrities because, for whatever reason, like Edie Sedgwick. They're making a movie on Edie Sedgwick's life. You better let me stick to the polls, please, because you're just not a poll creator. No.
How do you word a poll like this? Most overrated celebrities who aren't actors.
But... Edie Sedgwick they're making a movie about her. You know who she is?
I have no idea.
She was a person who hung out with Andy Warhol. She was part of the set in New York.
Paint that tomato soup can.
Making a movie of her life. She was nothing.
Right. Well, how about him? What the hell was he?
Yeah.
Hey, Andy.
You fairy.
Other than that, give me a break. That's part of that whole sued culture,
Yeah, exactly.
We're just not intellectual enough to understand that. It's way over our heads.
This is correct.
So the guys like Ernest Hemingway, they used to hang out in the bar, all their whole life, every waking moment where like their liver was just petrifying by the second.
Mm-hmm.
They would understand Andy Warhol's art. We're just old Jew slobs hang out at the track.
Yep.
Trying to cash a bet. Trying to get that slot machine to ring a ding ding.
Well,
what's the story on that? Are we hearing any more about that, or what's the deal?
May 1st.
May 1st what?
Slot machines.
At where?
They'll be...
At all four?
At all four.
Well, I'll be danged. I might just have to make a summertime visit to Pompano Park, you know what?
I think some of them are trying to get it done earlier, but I know that's what Gulfstream's target date is. By the way, they changed the name of Hollywood Dog Track.
Yeah, Hollywood Dog and Slots or whatever it is.
Well, I heard a commercial for it. They don't even mention Hollywood Dog. They talk about this place, this entertainment complex in Hallandale. What's it called, Shai? I forgot. It's a very catchy name, whatever it was. Like Festival or something like that.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. Mardi Gras. It's Mardi Gras.
Are they going to have early bird dinners there, too? That'll bring the crowd from Hollywood.
No, they came up with a very clever name. It's Mardi Gras, and in September it'll be wiped out by a hurricane. Mardi Gras, you get the connection?
Oh, boy. Well, I think we're moving along.
Yeah, that's enough.
I think you're out of material now.
You're right about that.
Then once you're out of material, you're going to start moving into areas that not good.
Okay.
Not safe, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have a nice day.
Oh, easy for you to say. We'll see if we get... Oh, that streaming is up. Oh, my God, we're streaming on the Internet. At least it looks like it anyway. Oh, are we making progress or what? Go talk to Duff. Maybe he'll tell you some stuff.
Okay.
Before you leave.
I will.
I don't want you to be in the dark.
Yeah, exactly. Now
I know what I want to talk to you about tomorrow.
Yeah?
Because we don't have time today, and that's our Stiffy, the sales manager, which you gave him that name.
Yes.
And at the time, I've only seen the guy, I think, twice in my life. Like the last time I was there, he went running the other way. He saw me come through the door. But that's a perfect name.
Well, he must be very busy today because we don't have any spots on the air.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's kind of hard to sell when you're not talking to the talent, when you don't communicate with them. It's kind of hard to be involved in the sales department. He's like back in a little cocoon there. He must have... Oh, and I'm going to say this to you, which will be a shock to you of all people. Speaking of your suspensions.
Yeah.
But Screw Ann, aside from the personal stuff, and she was a miserable bitch, but aside from that stuff, she was 100 times the sales manager, whatever, that we got now. Even you would have to agree with that. Come on.
Screw Ann?
Screw Ann. We had spots on the log when Screw Ann was there.
You might have.
Oh. Like I said, have a great day. Have a great day.
Okay.
Nip it in the bud.
I was going to say something.
But don't.
Okay.
The less said, the better.
I'm being quiet.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
Just tell me what your problem is.
The Patriot Act is still allowed. The government is still in your face. They poke their nose where it don't belong, so they can eavesdrop on you. All your civil rights have gone away. They can put a camera in your room. Our forefathers wouldn't be so proud. They're rolling in the graves now. Now you'll know exactly what it's like to lose your Bill of Rights. With the preamble they've wiped their heinies.
Rectum.
Okay, search through her stuff, but my grandma's not an Al-Qaeda. My phone calls can be tapped by paparazzi, they can do that. Jennifer Aniston's boobs are out, and there ain't nothing she can't do. Soon you'll find out what it's like to have no private life.
10:14. Happy Tuesday to December 27th. Well, it was nice confabulating with Muff briefly this morning, and I guess we got a couple of engineers in there, right?
Yeah, we got a couple people in the station.
Couple of people in there. Not too many. They don't want to overdo it because this is a week for screwing off, and we're making the big transition now. We don't know the transition to what, but we're making a transition. I think a format change is in order.
Is that right?
Yeah, music. What are you laughing about?
All right, I'll start preparing.
I got a lot of music here. I can go out there and buy all kinds of good crap. The music of your life on WQAM. Nothing like music on AM, man. Sounds like it's coming through a strainer. Oh, and speaking of music, obviously a lot of people... I should have probably put that on there, on the poll about satellite radio.
What?
About people that have it because of the music. Because, for example, we got 80 people are going to get Sirius for Howard. That's Howard Stern, by the way. 9% of the audience is going to subscribe for Stern. So you see right there, for that one guy, that radio guy that called yesterday giving me a lecture about, well, Howard's not going to be happy. Yeah. That $100 million a year would keep me pretty happy for a while anyway, with or without the ego. Anyway, it's already time for a break. 10:15 at QAM.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
And now it's time for our long-distance dedication. It's from Hank Goldberg, and he writes, "Please play The Air That I Breathe, and dedicate it to my Kim Basinger blow-up doll."
In theaters now, from the director of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
What if I make a fool of myself?
It's George Bush and the Goblet of Fire.
At the moment you've all been waiting for.
Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning?
No more questions. Don't ask any more questions.
But,
He's going to the finest school of witchcraft and wizardry in the world, and he will be under the finest headmaster that Hogwarts has ever seen.
But, I can't learn. There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me, you can't get fooled again.
That was bloody brilliant.
Then again, I don't have a lot of intelligence.
Shouldn't have said that.
George Bush and the Goblet of Fire.
Well, maybe I need to learn to communicate better.
Goodbye, the end.
10:20. We could only wish. It's, the crossover is yesterday and today. Maybe I'm off my feed because I'm recuperating from my trip.
What about him?
Just weak, very weak. Hank and me, very weak. You notice all the pauses, the dead air. That's because the whole place is in limbo now, so there's not too much to talk about.
Right.
Do you think it's got to be it?
Could be.
How about those Patriots, by the way? Oh! They just coasted. They never even got it out of first gear last night.
And
sure rolled on by the Jets. I beg your pardon?
I said I sure hope so.
You hope so what?
I'd sure hope so.
Well, the Dolphins didn't coast on by the Jets. They had to struggle to pull it out of their ass right at the end of the game there with the Sage Drew Rosenhaus-Feld's Krantz.
Yeah, well, that's how that goes.
Yeah. Well, that's the Dolphins. What's your take on... And the Humper gave us a show today. He doesn't even realize it. Thanks, Humper. Even though we've done that poll a million times. But I think we always did it about all-time overrated celebrities, didn't we? Pretty sure.
Yes.
Who is today's most overrated celebrity, which would eliminate some people like somebody old like Rosie O'Donnell. She's not on anymore. She's on somebody, but she's on that other dyke. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No, today's most overrated celebrity. In other words, people who are popular today who are either on TV or in movies who are like a big ballyhoo and they suck.
Yeah, and I know I heard Hank talking about it this morning. He was saying he didn't think Jessica Simpson was pretty or Tara Reid. Tara Reid, I agree with you, Hank.
Jessica Simpson is good looking, but she's an
idiot. I didn't say she had any talent in the singing department.
Well, let's put her on there. I'm building my list. We'll do this. We have a building pool today.
I heard him talking about them this morning.
I beg your pardon?
I heard Hank talking about them this morning.
Well, that's good. You were listening. That's a very good deal. What's your take on subscription radio is our poll today. By the way, the sales manager, I just might do a whole week of shows on him. I don't even know him, you know. Curtis, what is his name? Curtis,
Raymond?
No, seriously, what is his name?
That's what
that is his name, Curtis Raymond?
Yeah.
I never even knew that. I'll be damned. Is that Curtis Raymond Burr?
That's it.
You fairy.
Oh. What's your take on subscription radio? 914 votes. I'd never pay for radio, 383, 42%. I'm considering subscribing, 213, 23.3%. I've got Sirius, 129. Get Sirius, 129. We'll get Sirius for Howard Stern, 88. That's almost 10% of the audience is going to subscribe to Sirius so they can hear the Stern show. I've got XM, 79. No bacon, by the way. I got paper towels, but no bacon.
Oh, no.
I guess probably I did the wrong thing, and that was in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got half the deal done. But then I wasn't all that crazy about going out because there was all these shootings going on, and it's just not a good idea. Dark punks with guns. What I've told you for years. Bad combination, okay? Dark punks with guns. 6 people shot. I got XM 79, so Sirius 131 is way ahead with our crowd. Had XM and dropped it 15. Had Sirius and dropped it only 7. And those 2 categories there, people that buy cars that already have it in there as kind of a trial deal.
Yeah, I did a 3-month trial. It.
So that's not too many, though. People that had it and dropped it. How about your regular radio? Did you drop that? Try it. Give it a shot. And if it doesn't work the first time, just keep dropping it and drop it until it cracks in little pieces. Another American soldier dead in Baghdad, and then on top of that, 2 U.S. pilots were killed when their helicopter crashed in West Baghdad last night, but there was no hostile fire involved. It was an accident, and somebody got hurt. And just like to get this Iraq business out of the way in the beginning, because...
Oh, we're fine.
Every day. Just get it out of the way. Mm-hmm. Pretend that things are fantastic. Because everybody else seems to be forgetting about the fact that we're there based on a pack of lies, and all these people are dead and dying because, we're building democracy in another country there. We're nation building. Is that what it is? That's the excuse du jour now.
Yes, it is.
As opposed to the original thing with the weapons of mass destruction, and they're dangerous, and they're going to attack us, and he wants to build nuclear weapons, and he stole a freight train. Violence increased across Iraq after a lull following the elections, with at least 24 people, including another U.S. soldier, killed yesterday in shootings and bombings, mostly targeting the Shiite-dominated security services. Shiite. Officials blamed the surge in violence on insurgent efforts to deepen the political turmoil surrounding the contested vote. And a partridge in a pear tree. Civil war is basically what's going on there, but we don't want to talk about that. Also, just a couple of things. The serial rape suspect accused of terrorizing 2 neighborhoods smiled as police officers escorted him back to jail yesterday. This is today. A week after he escaped by climbing through a vent and rappelling down the building using bed sheets. He was rappelling on it. You ever hear any of that rappel music?
Yeah. They got it down the hall, that rappelling music.
Tip led detectives, that's unfortunate. Tip led detectives to Reynaldo Elias Rapallo. He was rappelling down the building. Who was arrested about 10 o'clock last night outside a video store in southwest Miami, said Amos Rojas Jr., FDLE special agent in charge. Amos Rojas Jr. What kind of a name is that famous Amos Rojas Jr.?
Yeah.
He had shaved his mustache and told officers who chased him down that he was a homeless guy from Nicaragua, that he was worried about immigration. Detective Alcides Velez said. I wonder if he's kin to Jose Velez Jr. He was trying to mislead us in that direction. Rapallo, 34, escaped December 20th as he awaited a February trial on felony counts of sexual battery and other charges that could send him to prison for life, we can only hope. He's accused of sexually assaulting 7 women and girls ranging from 11 to 79 before his capture in 2003. And he just kind of got out. Happens to the best of them. And, speaking of slime, former Major League pitcher Jeff Reardon was charged with a jewelry store robbery and held pending a bond hearing today in Palm Beach Gardens. The 50-year-old Reardon walked into Hamilton Jewelers at the Gardens Mall on Monday and handed an employee a note saying he had a gun and the store was being robbed, according to Palm Beach Gardens police. What did I tell you about slime balls with guns? Reardon fled the store with an undisclosed amount of cash. Police found him at a nearby restaurant, recovered the stolen money, and maybe he just had to get some money for a meal, you know? Charged him with armed robbery. The 4-time All-Star was 73 and 77 with 367 saves and 3.16 ERA in 16 seasons with the Mets, Expos, Twins, Red Sox, Braves, Cincinnati Reds, and the Yankees. Jeff Reardon, falling on hard times. Let's take up a collection for him. What do you say?
I'm all set.
All right. Let's get somebody out there. Let's take Miguel. Although he's probably not there this week. He's also on a busman's holiday.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
No, won't see much. How about Fat Boy? He materialized at all or not?
Who? No, I haven't seen him.
Fat Boy.
I'm dying over here.
I'll be damned. Maybe he died. We just haven't got the message yet. Ooh. 27 past 10 at 560 WQAM. I've been telling you about Draw Concepts for a long time. They're the best in the world when it comes to making your carpets, no matter how schmutzy they look right now, look brand new. And with the holiday season here, it's time to make the call to have your home completely sanitized. And I'm not just talking about the carpets either. Draw Concepts also specialize in upholstery cleaning, leather cleaning, drapery cleaning, oriental rug cleaning, water damage restoration, pet odor treatments, mattress cleaning to get rid of those dust mites, and much, much more. And during this month, during December, Draw Concepts has got a special offer for you that'll keep you sleeping like a baby. No matter how clean your home is, it's almost impossible to get rid of those nasty little dust mites. And did you also know that dust mites are the #1 cause of allergies in your home? So do yourself and your whole family a huge favor. Get rid of those dust mites today by calling Draw Concepts. Don't forget, whether it's your carpeting, upholstery, leather furniture, drapery, oriental rugs, or this month's special dust mites cleaning, the only company you need to be thinking about is Draw Concepts. And Dave Broward in the Palm Beaches, call them toll-free and tell them that Curtis Raymond Burr told you to call. That's 1-800-248-5071. That's 1-800-248-5071. Or get more info on their website, drawconcepts.com, the best in the universe.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
Industries. It's the I Can Drive Like Rick Sanchez board game. It's a real-life action-adventure game that uses the streets of South Florida as a game board. Start begins at concession stand A of Joe Robbie Stadium, where each contestant has to drink himself to oblivion. Whoever gets the highest blood alcohol level first goes on to level number 2. The run-down pedestrian and haul-ass home section of the game. This leads board game police battle, and each player must come up with a different excuse to go home and get his license. Then it's off to the final leg of the board game. Hire an attorney, go to court, and whoever gets off with the easiest sentence wins. It's hours of fun for the whole family. The I Can Drive Like Rick Sanchez board game. Focus Industries.
10:31. I just noticed I got a very urgent story here in the bottom line of this. This is bad. Is missing. At any rate, Miramar-based Vibez Radio has been shut down for operating without an FCC license, but hopes to return to Caribbean programming to the airwaves in the near future. You know, you people out there with your pirate radio stations, you need mental help, okay? There's something basically wrong with this whole concept. Oh, I'm just going to start a radio station for my hood, you know. Yeah. Although the FCC called the Vibez Radio a pirate operation and never acted like one, says Duran Simon, who writes in the Herald. Instead of a clandestine operation tucked away in a back alley apartment, had a website and a Miramar orifice. For almost 5 years, Vibez DJs broadcast music, community service announcements, and commentary on Caribbean politics and immigration issues. But the FDLE shut down the popular Caribbean-themed station in October, banning it for operating without an FCC license. Oh, Bob, we don't need no FCC license. We're just going to go on here and play radio. I mean, look at QAM. We don't got no FCC license. We're playing radio, kind of, right?
Right.
So it goes to show you. Vibez representatives said they hope to return to the airwaves and wouldn't broadcast until they have a license. I see. It's like the community is lost, said listener Oraine Francis, 41 of Miramar, probably kin to Arlene Francis. Now they don't know what's going on around them. Well, open the window and look outside. You'll see what's going on around you. All kinds of fun stuff. Vibez offered him music and news from Jamaica, Man, and other parts of the Caribbean, Francis said. The family is hooked on shows like Point Blank, a 2-hour talk show, and the Sunday Rice and Peas, a top-rated old-school music show, he said. Oh, they were playing it old-school style. They were kicking it old illegal style. They give you more than music, they inform you, Francis said. When I listen to Vibez, it's like I'm right in Jamaica, Man. Vibez representatives said they were surprised when the FCC shut them down. How do you like that?
Surprised, huh?
And then there's Al Fearon, I guess, is the founder of this thing. His company, In Vibration, won construction permits from the FCC in a 2004 auction for $1.3 million to build 2 FM stations in Perry and Cedar Key, 2 North Florida towns. They hope to lease time on a South Florida station for Vibez, apply for a license for the North Florida stations, and transfer that signal to South Florida. But In Vibration defaulted on a down payment in December 2004 and lost the permit, FCC records show. Fearon said the company didn't have the full amount by the deadline, paid $70,000 based on advice from their attorney. It was enough to cover the payment for one station, Fearon said. In Vibration is appealing. But the FCC said the station has lost its chance to appeal. In Vibration owed about $60,000, according to the FCC papers. Pirate stations like Vibez could undergo more scrutiny in the future, thank God. A new anti-piracy law that took effect last summer makes it a third-degree felony to broadcast without a license or interfere with signals of licensed public or commercial stations in Florida. The legislation empowers law enforcement to arrest pirates and seize their equipment. No one from Vibez was arrested, but equipment was seized and a partridge in a pear tree. Many of South Florida's pirate stations, by the way, FM pirates, have Caribbean programming on. Jean Jabouin, host of South Florida Speaks Out, a talk show on WSRF 1580, one of the 2 Caribbean-owned stations in South Florida, said Caribbean people feel their issues are ignored by other radio stations. The Caribbean community is still searching for its voice, Jabouin said. They're searching for their voice.
Yeah, man.
Well, there it is. So, in other words, we'll put our own station on. We'll just do whatever the hell we want, and we'll stick our own thing on. Great. How's that? It's kind of like making up as we go along.
By the way, Jeff High called during the break.
And he's still alive?
He is still alive, still here, and he said his birthday is actually Christmas Day, so there you go.
I really couldn't care less.
Right.
The only bad news is he celebrated another one. And by the way, nice job on the copy. The one that expired on December 16th?
On his way to Armstrong Ford right now.
Is he really?
That's right.
Well, I'm sure that's going to do us a hell of a lot of good by the end of the day today. Let's see, are they running a spot today? Probably not. Oh, yes, they are. Well, he's got an hour and a half to get that all taken care of, which I'm sure he won't. Yeah, this sales department, I know the audience probably tires of hearing me bitch and moan and scream about that, and many other things too, but too bad. It's my show. And it's just, we reached crisis, beyond crisis levels with this crowd. It's just, it's pathetic what's going on here, or what is not going on. And then what you told me yesterday, or what somebody told me, I don't think it was you, but somebody sounded like you.
Yeah.
About people back there in
that
sales
guy who
claiming
came
that
in?
they're not selling because the rates are so high and the station doesn't get anybody any results. I'm sure the people across the street would be delighted to hear that. Be sure and buy 790 because QM don't get anybody any results, and their rates are like 50 cents a holler. It used to be $1 a holler. They couldn't sell that. So now it's more like about 40 cents.
About 30, man.
30 cents a holler. About a third for. I think it's $3 for $1 if you want a holler on 790. So let's get back to this pool now, because I'm in the bag still from that trip. This is the worst. I've never had. It's taken me days to recover. I feel like I'm in a coma. In fact, maybe somebody ought to disconnect my
tube.
5670560. Who is today's most overrated celebrity? Somebody who's big now, very popular now, but we don't know why. Let me put Bill Maher on there too. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to make this list. And then I'll fax it to Eric later on, maybe around 1 o'clock. Because the thing with the satellite deal, I think we've already pretty much... But we'll leave that up for a couple hours. Kill some good time.
Mm-hmm.
Who is today's most overrated celebrity? Here's what I got so far. Paris Hilton. And she's ugly and she has no talent, but other than that, she's great. I have no idea what she does other than spend a lot of daddy's money.
She's got a nice allowance.
Donald Trump. Nice hair. Martha Stewart. She bakes some fantastic brownies. Howard Stern. Got a lot of people in this crowd like Howard a lot, and they will pay to hear him on Sirius, but there are also a lot of people who wonder where's the beef. You know, they have listened, and they would like to get paid for listening.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Simpson. So, now, was it Hank that said she didn't look all that great?
Yeah, Hank doesn't think she's...
I don't agree.
Me neither.
I think she looks just fine. She's not as pretty as Tom Brady, for example. Well, I'll tell you one thing. He sure looked good last night. He shaved all that schmutz off his face. He looked nice and clean for the Super Bowl. He's cleaning up his act a little bit. What?
For the Super Bowl?
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
They're rounding into shape now, although Teddy Bruschi getting hurt last night didn't help any. But they're rounding into form, in case you haven't noticed.
I noticed.
And, in fact, you should probably have noticed a couple of weeks ago when they played your team, but nevertheless. And Bill Maher, a legend in his own mind. He leaves me so cold and limp, and there's so many people out there, including in this audience. Oh, man, he says all the stuff. He rips Bush, and he's like, oh, yeah, whatever. He's just a twerp.
How about Tara Reid?
Who the hell is Tara Reid?
I probably don't know who she is, but she's been in the American Pie movies, and she has a show on E!
Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Is that R-E-E-D, as in Greg Reed?
R-E-I-D.
R-E-I-D, to separate that, so we wouldn't be confusing with Greg Reed.
Right, don't do that.
Who's leaving WQAM at the end of the year. We wish him all the best, and we hope he leaves very, very fast. Because he did it his way. Don't forget about that. He's doing it his way. And he is doing it his way, as opposed to having a little bit of class and saying, hey, guess what? Here's what the deal is, and here's the... Let's keep everybody in the dark, okay? So that tells me, because of that fact, that's probably all those rumors that we heard before. It's probably not his choice, Somebody has probably showed him where that door was. And, hey, Greg, there's the door. See ya. Like that. WQAM, hello. Not there on line 2. Not a good start. Yesterday was fantastic on the phone. I don't know why.
Me either.
We may not duplicate that again for a long time. WQAM, hello.
Richard Simmons.
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I got one for the poll.
I'll bet.
Jennifer Lopez. I hate that bitch.
Okay, I'll put her on there, but she's like old news, isn't she? Okay.
Yeah, what does she do now?
She's still making some crappy movies, but she's old news. I'll put her on there. I'll put anybody on here who's popular now, or at least semi-popular. I guess we could put Ben Affleck on there too, huh?
Okay. That works.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
So many. I mean, you just see these people on, and of course there are all those entertainment shows, E.T. and Inside Edition and all, and the very latest and the greatest on who they're doing and what they're doing. And you wonder, well, who really cares? I mean, why would I care? Why would anybody care about that? Why would even those people care about it?
I wish I could answer that question, but...
No, nobody can. It's because we're supposed to. The media tells us we're supposed to care about that. And like I've been telling you for a long time, that's the new deal with the media. They tell us what stories, like the chicken Aruba. Oh, you got to be whipped up into a frenzy about that. She disappeared. Where the hell is that bitch? Don't know? Don't care. Kind of like Jeff High's birthday.
Well, it was a young, decent-looking white girl, so, you know that goes.
I see. Suppose it would have been old old Aunt Jemima. Then we wouldn't have cared so much, I guess.
No.
We got Mo at 2 this afternoon, speaking of old Mo. Not as old as I am, but he's getting there. In fact, he's going to pass me like I'm standing still. Old Mo at 2. Curtis Stevenson for the Mad Dog. Mad Dog's finished up with his hard work for the year. Won't see him no Mo this year. Hurricanes warm up at 7 o'clock, and then the Stetson Hatters. I wonder if they're kin to the Mad Hatters. The Stetson Hatters at the Hurricanes basketball, 9:30 tonight. There ought to be a tremendous number of people
about 30, man.
tuning in for that crap. And Jesse Agler follows the basketball game until 2 o'clock in the morning. That just about says it all.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
The holiday season. Everyone loves Christmas carols. But until now, no one has ever written holiday songs about that other big holiday this time of year. That's right. I said until now. Introducing Hanukkah Carols on CD.
Hanukkah is always right at Christmas. This ain't something new.
If you didn't know it, then you're not a Jew.
Hanukkah Carols on CD spins like a cradle as it gives you hours and hours of holiday music to get you into the other spirit of the season.
On the 8th day of Hanukkah, my mother gave to me 8-ounce chopped liver, 7 slabs of corned beef, 6 potato latkes,
5 years of guilt.
If you're tired of the old traditional songs of the holidays, here's a whole new tradition you'll get tired of almost before you know it.
You better buy gifts and get them on sale.
You know how we hate to pay retail.
Hanukkah is coming to town.
Hanukkah Carols on CD. It's the holiday collection you just can't pass over.
Oi! 10:46. Happy Chanukah to all you folks out there celebrating and lighting the candles and giving the gifts every day and the whole thing with the menorah and the Kena Hor. We got 995 votes on the poll. Our goal is 1,000. What? Yeah, I think we got a shot at that. Panthers played Philly pretty tough last night, then lost in the shootout.
Damn.
3-2. I'll be danged. They had 1-0, then it was 1-1, and then it was 2-1 Panthers, then it was deuce, and then they no scoring in the overtime, and they lost in the shootout. And that's just any interest. It actually looked like there were a few people there last night. You didn't go, huh?
I did not.
Now, would you be going tomorrow for the Bruins game?
Yes.
To put in a couple hours there so you can get a little goose up your.
That's right.
Your hours.
That's right.
Good thinking. And then get the hell out of there before the game starts. Now, there's a team ready for the pickings. The Panthers ought to kick their ass tomorrow. The Bruins stink. Panthers ought to kick their ass. 5670560, pound 560, the Verizon and Singular Wireless line. Who is today's most overrated celebrity? These phones ought to be smoking right now. There's like thousands of people out there that we hear about. I'll give you another one. How about Sarah Jessica Parker?
I agree with that. Totally.
She just, in every way, not just her appearance, which speaks for itself, but just in every way, she grosses me out. I find her an objectionable creature.
But it starts with the appearance. I mean, she really looks like a witch. Yeah. Does she not?
Oh, yeah, I just saw a blurb here for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know, I'm a big Johnny Depp fan. That movie was on my TV on the plane. You know, you have your individual TV in business class.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I was watching, I don't know, too much of it. And it just, I know it's a kid's movie, but God, it's just so bad, you know?
Yeah, well,
it's bad.
I didn't see it because it just looked really weird.
Well, no, it's not for you. It's a kid's movie. It's not for me either.
I mean, I liked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka, you know, back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, just looked very strange.
Weak. Really weak. But, you know, it gives Johnny another opportunity to play a really goofy-looking creature. That seems to be his main goal. You know?
Yeah.
He likes to play. I mean, he's very good in movies like Donnie Brasco, where he looks like Johnny Depp. And the one about, what's the one, something at the window? That pretty
Secret Window.
Secret Window. It's a good movie.
Now, have you seen Blow?
I beg your pardon?
Seriously?
Yes, I have seen Blow.
Okay, that's his best movie.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say It Blows.
Nope.
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Sarah Jessica Parker is a real barker. She leaves me limp.
Yeah. How about Bob Barker? How's he leave you? With a smile on your face? WQAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes, sir?
This Neil?
This is Neil.
Oh, happy Chanukah.
Yeah.
Rush Limbaugh.
No, he doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. See, look, there's a big segment of this audience. To make them happy, every day we take a poll, and the answer would be either George Bush or Rush Limbaugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Those are the top.
Rush Limbaugh is not in the celebrity category. We don't see anything about Rush Limbaugh except when he was doing his pill popping and stuff like that. But you don't see him on Entertainment Tonight, Inside Edition. He's a radio Nazi. Okay. Get with it. Get with it. When are you people going to? That's one of the reasons I hate talk radio, man. I hate it. I despise it. Can't stand it. All the political animals out there, everything has to come back to the same crap again, okay? It's the holiday season. I know it's not easy. We got people dying like flies over there in Iraq, but just for once in your life, just to suspend all of that crap and just a little bit on the lighter side. Just rip somebody else an ass, Just send your venom in a different direction, your Ventum in South Florida. Besides poor Rush. Pop another one, Rush. That's it. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hey, QAM format change. Go Caribbean.
All right, now we're talking. Yaman.
That's the answer.
And everybody can smoke a big fat one while they're on the air, man. Roll it up in the newspaper. Certainly not the Herald. God, would you want to smoke anything in the Herald? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
WQAM, hello.
Neil, I agree with you that.
Good. WQAM, hello. I love the way he affects that voice so it takes like about a half a second and you know who it is already. QAM. QAM. WQAM, hello. Not there. Boy, these are good. I told you, don't
started out with a bang here.
What? No, like yesterday, I knew that would not happen again anytime soon. That happens like maybe once, about every 60 years. WQAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Speak to Neil?
Speaking.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
What's happening?
How you doing, Pally?
Happy Hanukkah. How are you? I got a name for you. Jeffrey Beeley's. Jeffrey Beeley's. That's the name.
Who is it? What did he say?
I have no idea.
Jeffrey Beeley's?
Yeah, that's it.
Jeffrey Beeley's.
That's
okay.
the name.
Okay, that's the name. 567-0560, pound 560. Have a little more holiday cheer. Come on, have some of that Manischewitz for Chinooka, baby. It's good for you. It'll kill what ails you, and you too. Turn your liver into like sawdust. WQAM, hello.
Good morning, Neil.
Buenos dias.
As far as yesterday's poll, I would never pay for radio, not as long as you're on the radio. And for today's poll, I would probably say somebody like, I can't understand how anybody could stand Joan or Melissa Rivers.
Yeah, they're both around. In fact, I had the misfortune because I couldn't sleep at night in Amsterdam. My body clock was all screwed up. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, there's the Larry King show with Joan Rivers sitting and talking about suicide. Oh, God. That made me want to blow my brains out.
Have a great holiday,
Neil. Of course, also had Melissa on there with her.
Got ya.
Okay. Joan Rivers and Melissa Rivers. Let's put them on their individual, huh?
Yeah, good picks.
Yeah. She had Melissa on there, too. And, of course, she had Art Linkletter on there, whose daughter committed sausages. Melissa Rivers. What an uplifting show for the holidays, a show on suicides. Nice going, Larry. 567-0560, pound 560, the Verizon and Singular Wireless lines. We got Mo Howard David at 2, Curtis Stevenson at 4, a bunch of Hurricane basketball crap after that, and Jesse Agler at 9:30 or whenever the game ends, and you'll find out he's no Lenny Martez. Now, what's the story on him? Have I ever heard him?
Jesse Agler?
Yeah.
He's actually good. He does the pregame
on the Panthers,
and the postgame of the Panthers, and he does Marlins Extra. I don't know.
So he's actually like a real broadcaster.
Yeah.
Well, how do you like that? So we alternate Monday through Thursday. Last night it was Lenny Martez. Tonight we got Jesse Agler. Lenny's back tomorrow, and then Jesse Agler on Thursday. Now, why we don't have Jesse on all 4 nights, like if he's really a broadcaster, I have no idea. But Lenny Martez must still have some of those naked pictures of Greg and the Billy Goat. It's got to be. Because Lenny's a good guy. He's one of the really good people around the building.
Yes, he is.
But he just don't belong on the air, that's all. Kind of like the Reedy Crosby of QAM. He can't speak. WQAM, hello.
Hey, why don't you play some jingles?
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how about Dr. Phil and his protege, Oprah Winfrey?
His protege, okay. I guess Oprah, she's still on. Don't ask me why. I'll put that bitch on there, too. And Dr. Phil, now there. is some real swill, Dr. Phil. See, he's another one that this audience would like to have on every poll, but in this case, rightfully so. One of the biggest frauds, one of the biggest con artists, and then he writes a book about dieting, and he happens to be fat. But other than that, even he's got a fat head like Hank. Dr. Phil's got a fat head. You notice that?
I did.
The bad part about it here is that CFTO News, which is the best local channel for news, I watch them every night religiously at 6 o'clock. Right before their newscast is Dr. Phil. And so I try to time it so that they're in the last commercial before. In other words, he doesn't come back on because I just don't want to see him. Ruins my day. WQAM, hello.
I'm crazy.
WQAM, hello.
Yeah, Neil, you were talking a little bit ago about Bo.
About Bo?
Oh, God.
I was wondering.
You thought they wouldn't be as good as yesterday.
I was waiting to see where that one would go about Bo. Yeah, little Bo Peep, okay? Take a peep at this. WQAM, hello.
What about those see you next times on The View?
No. WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Perfect name for your poll, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, overrated screamer.
And Tom Hanks.
Is he still around? I guess.
I think he's still alive. I'm not sure.
I know he's alive, but okay. Tom Hanks is good. That's right. He's one of those goose steppers.
Yes, he is.
Okay,
the guy that
thanks a
did
lot.
Philadelphia and also Goose Steps.
Thank you, Pally. Yeah, that's right. Very hard to figure that out. Kind of like Robert Grieper, you know, one of those self-hating deals. Now, is this last break 2 minutes? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, but I made it 3.
Oh, because the first 2 minutes are trade-outs. Is this going to be an all trade-out sweep coming up?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All trade-outs in this break. Okay, mark it down.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
This is the Neil Rogers Show. This is your brain. Any questions?
This Easter, some stations will give you candy. Some stations will give you cash.
But not this station.
Because this station is going to give you a chance to redeem the sins of all mankind.
That's right. We're going to crucify you.
Nail you to the cross. Be a big hero. Start your own religion. Even have a little magnetic dashboard statue made in your image. Just be the 10th caller when you hear this sound. And we'll send a bunch of angry Romans to drag you out, tie you up, and nail you down.
If you've got a hammer and nail, we'll put you up for the night.
This station accepts no responsibility for we know not what we do.
Redeem the sins of all mankind.
Get crucified.
Keep listening for your chance to win.
Well, I sure like that. This station accepts no responsibility for we know not what we do. And all I can say is amen to that.
Yeah.
1,037 votes. Our goal was 1,000, so we're way over the top. Oh, look at that. 1 killed and 6 wounded in Canadian shooting spree, eh?
Search crews in New Jersey.
Oh, they just kind of like sloughed right over that. Who cares about those Canadians anyway, you idiots on CNN? Hope you all croak. What's your take on subscription radio? We asked 1,037 votes. This is the current poll, not to be confused with tomorrow's poll. And then the one for Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never pay for radio, 439. I don't blame you. 42.3%. I wouldn't either. The crap that's on, who the hell would pay for radio? I'm considering subscribing, 235. I've got Sirius, 150. 14.5% of this audience are Sirius. We'll get Sirius for Howard Stern, 98. That's a little over 9%. I've got XM, 92. That's 8.8%. XM, I guess, is for redneck truck drivers, is what it's really basically for.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Did you know that? Well, that's what Joe Costello told me. He ought to know he works for XM.
Well, he does the NASCAR.
That's why they didn't want me on there, is because, they just couldn't imagine them truck drivers listening to that faggot Neil Rogers on the air. Oh, my God, we don't want him on XM. We don't want some Jew faggot like that from Miami, or wherever the hell he is. Yeah, I'm telling you. That was my name got tossed around there, too. And, no, we don't want that. Them good old boys ain't got a cotton of that crap. So 92 with XM, 150 with Sirius. You see, that almost double. I had XM and dropped it 16. I had Sirius and dropped it 7, so more than double drop. So XM sucks, and Sirius, I guess, is where it's at. According to these, even though Sirius has got only like less than half the subscribers so far. But when you consider that over 9% of this audience says they're going to get serious when Stern goes on there, which they better get serious pretty soon because he's going on January 9th, is it?
Yes.
How do I know that? Have I seen it like how many thousand times in the last couple of weeks? It's kind of like ingrained in my mind.
On every show that you turn on?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Even on the cartoons on the Kiddie Channel, even on Nickelodeon, even on the oldie shows, there he is. There's Howard. The king of all hype. Make no mistake about it. WQAM, hello.
Uncle Neil, how are you, sir?
Pretty good, sir.
All right. Hey, listen, Neil, people need to get serious and get over it as far as paying for Sirius radio. I think a lot of people are just curious to hear what Howard Stern's going to scream out or say on the mic. More than actually being serious about listening to the radio. For your poll, the gentleman or lady, whatever you want to call it, Kevin, is that his name? That's on attached to Britney Spears' hip. Do you know what I mean?
Kevin Federline.
But he's not a celebrity.
Yeah, I understand that, but they got
okay, well, if you understand that, the poll question was who was today's most overrated celebrity. So when he says I understand that,
but he's right though. I mean, they've made him a celebrity.
Okay.
I mean, that kid has done nothing.
I totally disagree, but because it's the holidays and because I'm still recovering from my ill-fated trip, Kevin Federline.
All he's done is knocked up a couple girls and.
He's not a celebrity though. But I guess on those celebrity shows, he's a celebrity, and I guess maybe that's exactly like I said. I apologize to the caller. You got your thumb right on it, baby. I mean, if Josh agrees, who the hell am I? What do I know? An old toad like me. What do I know about Kevin Federline other than he's ugly and schmutzy and grotesque, and she sure ought to be doing a lot better than that. Oh man. She could be doing anybody, of course, for all we know, maybe she is. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's not his baby.
That's correct. She could be doing any guy that she wanted. She could be doing any chick that she wanted. She could be doing like anything alive, any animal, trees, plants.
I'm actually, since they're, I guess they're split up, I'm sending in my resume because...
Oh, I thought you were off of her, so to speak. I thought...
No, it's okay, Brittany. I'm there for you. I'll be there for the kids. Just give me those credit cards.
This is the crap you and George have been peddling for a long time now. Sounds like sour grapes to me. Now that he's out of the picture, all of a sudden everybody else wants back in, so to speak. Line 9, Josh's favorite. QAM, hello.
Yes, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Great.
Yeah, I know you are. Listen, I want to know if anybody has ever seen... Tom Astel and Christiane Amanpour in the same frame. I think he puts on a wig and double dates over there on CNN. Tom Astel? He's on MSNBC. He's over in Baghdad.
I have no idea who that is.
Tom Astel. He looks just like Christiane Amanpour.
Okay,
without
maybe
the
it's the same guy. Maybe she's like double dipping.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Listen, for your poll.
Yes, sir.
Aaron Spelling's daughter. What the hell's her name?
Tori Spelling?
Yes. Oh, no.
How are you spelling that?
Bug-eyed boo.
Okay.
All right.
You redeemed yourself very nicely, yes.
Oh, one shameless request.
In closing, yes.
In closing. Of course, this goes back to when the Bird was around. And I asked you, I think about a year or so ago, I don't know if you even played it because I was laughing too hard, but it was a talk-up with Ricky Ticky. I think he was drunk or something.
No, it wasn't Ricky Ticky. No, it wasn't him. It was somebody that... it was the guy that sounded like him that was doing a takeoff on him. I don't think I got it. It's on a cart there somewhere.
Yeah, but you and Bird laughed your butts off. It was really funny.
No gots. Have a great holiday, Pally. Say goodbye. No gots. At least I don't think so. And if I did, I wouldn't know what would be under anyway. You got it on a cart there, but you'd never find it. Plus, you're not in that room anyway, are you?
No, I can go in there, but yeah.
No, don't start.
I'm good.
You'll never find it. Just stay where you are, and the good news is that we actually had. I got a log here today. There's nothing on it. A bunch of trade-out spots, basically, but we got a log.
That's right.
And Josh was able to get into our studio, and we're streaming it now. Are we actually streaming, or is that just a?
Yeah, we really are. It's fantastic.
We are streaming today. Hallelujah to those people. We apologize for Friday and yesterday. We were all screwed up and no engineers because everybody's taken off. It's a busman's holiday. That's what Duff said. Well, I'll tell you. See, I don't like that when people come in right before the show and tell me stuff and don't say anything about it. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
No, I don't like that. I don't like having to there's nothing really big top secret about that. But now wait till next week. I'll wait till the coast is clear. But with certain people, everything is always, everything is always like a big secret, and you got to go out of the room, or George's got, it's just, I can't deal with it. No mo. Grow up, you people, will you please? Grow up. And by the way, it's been nice knowing you, Duff. WQAM, hello.
Yes, Neil Rogers?
Speaking.
Hey, how you doing? I got one for your poll. How about Bono from U2? He's annoying.
Oh, God, am I tired of his crap, man. This guy's going to save the universe, you know, and he's going to save the whole world.
Yeah, he thinks he's Jesus.
Exactly, and he looks a little like him, too, now that you mention it. Thanks a lot, Pally.
No problem, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bono, he just, U2 Bono? Isn't that what, what's his name said? Julius Caesar. U2 Bono? I think that's what he said. He is grotesque. Their music, they don't do any music. They suck, U2. And he's just a pain in the ass. It's just like I saw, where the hell was it? It was another one of these Bob Geldof things. Isn't he doing another one, the tsunami business or the earthquake? I'm not really sure which disaster he's involved in these days. And they're all singing the song, "We are the world." We're singing fast as we can so you can buy the record and everybody get the money, the starving people in Africa. It's just so asinine, man. You don't know whether to laugh or cry, you know? And you see all these people who are involved in this, each one of them could write a check for like $5 million. It would be like you or me, or it would be like me, $5, and like Josh 5 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But they got to get their names out there. You know?
Give the money, okay? Give the money, get the food, have it distributed. Save the people that are starving right now, because by the time that you record this crap of yours, and assuming anybody would buy it, and by the time the royalties get distributed, and by the time the few bucks are going, all these people you're all worried about starving to death are going to be dead anyway. God, it's so freaking stupid. It's part of the inanity of humanity, man. Oh, I like that line, the inanity of humanity. What a calamity, Jane. 5, 6, 7, 8. If I sound incoherent, it's because I really am. This last trip, this was ill-advised. It was just not good.
Yeah, you're still having a hard time, maybe even this morning.
What do you mean by that?
You sound a little groggy coming on.
Groggy is the word, and you want to know why? Probably I slept too long. That business about sleeping the extra hour, that's not a good idea. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because groggy leaves you foggy, and I feel like I'm in a fog at this point. I'm all fogged up. WQAM, hello.
Hey, great show, Shudge.
WQAM, hello.
Yeah, I got a name for your poll. Wayne Newton.
Oh, he's big today. Yeah, Wayne. Hank likes him a lot, though. In fact, if you get to Fallsview Casino in Niagara Falls, I think Wayne is doing it right now, and he's singing a little bit, too. Donka Shane. He's the best, man. He is doing it. Male or female, Wayne Newton. Hey, Wayne.
You fairy.
Oh, I'm sorry. He gets very sensitive about that. Well, he sings like a girl. WQAM, hello. WQAM, hello.
Yes, I'm not quite sure.
He's starting in mid-sentence now. I'm getting to like him better every minute. WQAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes, sir.
This little girl who hits on these little talk shows, she's in the movie, she thinks she's 40 years old, Dakota Fanning. Cannot
Dakota what?
stand her. Dakota Fanning.
Fanning?
Fanning.
As in fanning the flames?
So to speak, or, fanning a pharaoh or something with a
Right.
prom. Dakota
Fanning
Fanning,
Fury,
young
right.
girl.
Okay.
Annoying as hell. She was in that movie with Tom Cruise when he saved the world.
War of the Worlds, the new one.
There you go. And Neil, move to D.C. There's nothing like you up there.
No thanks. El Paso, Pally. Move to D.C. In fact, Joe Costello is moaning and crying every time he calls me, which I wish he would stop doing it about it. He hates it like poison there. Anyway, who's the other little girl? What's her name? The one, Holly, geez, you know who I'm talking about. The little teen blonde. She's not really even cute. You know.
Is she on, like, the Disney Channel?
Oh, I don't know what she's on, but she's she's, like, supposed to be the next Britney, and she's like...
oh, yeah, I know this. Hillary Duff?
Hillary Duff. Get off your duff, Hillary.
And she's not good looking.
No, she's a gross little punk. Nasty bitch. Hillary Duff. Can she sing?
No.
Can she act?
No.
Is she hot?
No.
But she got any talent?
No.
Not that we know of. Hillary Duff. Get off your duff, Hillary.
She must know the right people.
That must be it. She must know and whatever. The right people. Look at that. Our goal is 1,100 votes. We got 1,085 on the Sirius and XM thing. I guess about noon I'll put this thing up. I'll fax it to Eric.
Okay.
I'll fax it, Derek, about 20 till noon. It'll give him plenty of time. And the fact that he can actually hear us, we're streaming today. I'm a little incoherent still from that awful trip. Yeah, my head is foggy. That's not good. I need to clear my head. Another thing, I think it's the change because in Amsterdam it's very, very humid. It's damp.
Yeah.
And there's this constant. It's like always like this time of year. I call it the Amsterdam drip. It doesn't usually rain really hard. It can for periods of time. In fact, the day that I got there, a week ago Saturday, it was like drizzling, and then it was like half snowing a little bit, and then it was like snow pellets. There was like a little bit of everything.
Ooh.
Yeah, nasty. And that was the only really nasty day. But the other days, it's like during the day, it's like somebody turns the faucet on, and it starts dripping up in the sky. It's just that little drip, that annoying. You know what I mean? Not raining hard. You don't really need an umbrella. Just your toque.
Sounds miserable.
Yeah, exactly. Now I think you got your thumb on.
Sounds like people. This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
If there's a butt, I smell it.
Billy, time for your enema. Oh, jeez, Mom, not another enema.
Kids just hate getting enemas, and moms hate giving them. But now there's a brand new enema that kids just love. Introducing new enemas, the candy-coated chocolate enema that makes getting cleaned out fun.
Hey, Mom, can I have another enema?
I don't know, Billy. That makes your third enema today.
Please.
Well, okay.
Cool. Then this time, I want a green one.
Oh, sorry, son. I took all the green ones.
Oh, Dad.
My two boys.
New enemas. Melts in your butt, not in your head.
Rectum. Hell, it damn near killed him.
Okay, 11:17. Too much of that stuff, okay? That one guy's going to be calling back in from that voicemail. Let's play all the voicemails again and not bleep them out. Or not, as the case may be.
Yeah.
I should have asked Hank what that sponsor was that he got suspended for knocking. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon and Singular wireless lines. That's a good idea. Let's work on getting suspended for the rest of the year. Then we can do like everybody else there and just screw off. Like Clarence. There's another one with his Jaguar. There are a couple of times last night it just popped into my mind that you told me that. And I just started chuckling like out loud to myself. Luckily I was, sitting alone in the room there. But I can't even conceive of that.
Yeah, he got one when Screw-In left.
It would be like, oh, you mean the Jaguar?
Yeah.
It would be like trying to envision Macaulay Culkin as driving a Jaguar, I'm talking about when he was like 10 years old, sleeping with Michael Jackson. Now, how about him? Should we put him on there? Is he doing any movies, or what about his pain-in-the-ass kid brother?
I mean, I don't think they do anything, do they?
I don't know. I'm not. I'll wait. WQAM, hello. WQAM, hello.
Hi. Is this the radio show?
Which show is that?
Sports radio.
You calling a sports show or the Neil Rogers show?
Yeah, right. Yes, him. I wanted to say I think Cindy Sheehan this year is the most overrated person.
And why is that?
Oh, God. Cindy Sheehan?
Yeah.
Do you know her?
Of course.
Okay.
Why is she overrated? Because she had balls, which obviously a lot of other people don't, because she's upset that her son got made into a human sacrifice?
Her son enlisted, honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
The enlisted
my
gets
brother,
set off to die
and
get out of here. I'm not interested in your brother. How your mother? Your mama, bitch. Her son enlisted. Last time I checked, so did everybody else enlist, okay? We don't have any draft going now, honey. Isn't that nice? Cindy Sheehan, she don't like because her son enlisted, so he deserved to die in a war based on lies.
Of course. Don't you know?
What a bitch. And happy holidays, too, by the way, bitch. She wants to talk to sports show. Yeah, him. See, you see what I mean? Have we been talking politics? No. Have we been saying like anything like that?
No.
You just can't. Who did more for the same community? Cindy Sheehan or this bitch that was just on the phone, huh? Who did more? How about Cindy Crawford? Is she still around?
Yeah, I think she does something here and there.
She's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of a Cindy that could be good for the poll.
Yeah, you got me.
No, can't think of one. WQAM, hello.
Well, good morning and happy everything to you, sir.
Happy all these silly-ass holidays to you, right. What a bunch of crap.
Yeah, I just heard the voice of that nicotine-laden witch who just called.
Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah.
Slut.
I got to tell you, the best present I got this holiday season was a picture of George 41, and the caption on it was, "I should have pulled out." Let me tell you something. That was a highlight of my Christmas.
Well, good.
And you know something? This is a sports radio station, so I'll leave you with this. These people call and scream when the team loses to change managers. Well, we're getting screwed around in Iraq. Why can't anybody understand we need to change managers there, too?
Yeah, okay. Have a nice life, Pally. See what I mean? Oh, good God almighty. Hate talk shows. Can't stand them. What?
Oh, nothing.
Well, do you think that, like, in my spare time I listen to talk shows, even if I forget about it? I'm burnt out on talk shows, except this one.
I don't blame you.
And the only reason for that being it makes for a big fat paycheck. But good God. Give it a rest already, will you please? Give it a freaking rest. And he's knocking that bitch that called before. One-dimensional. That's all you know, okay? And even though I agree with everything he says, but I don't want to hear it. I would like a rest from it this week, okay? Give it a rest. Just like all those dead soldiers over there. They're taking a long rest. Give it a rest. I mean, what do you want? Rumsfeld went over there and gave him some nice plastic turkey. What more could he do? WQAM, hello.
Shaving cream or gel?
I wonder if maybe he'll get the bird flu, you think, Rumsfeld? WQAM, hello.
Yo, all right, I got three people that are definitely some doo-doo. Carrot Top, Fred Durst, and Pauly Shore.
Okay, Carrot Top is fine. Pauly Shore, where do we see Pauly Shore?
I seen that guy walking down Sunset the other day with the hottest chick, and I ain't trying to hate, but this guy is definitely a turd.
Okay.
Overrated.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
He ain't trying to hate.
Right, but he'll make an exception in this case. And I don't blame him. I'll put Carrot Top on there, just one. Not who are today's 55 most overrated. Give me one. Because the list is going to be mammoth anyway. So many overrated people in so little time. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Overrated people. Celebrities, okay? Celebrities. Not Cindy Sheehan. Not George W. Bush. Not Donald Herman Goering Rumsfeld. Not Dick Cheney. No. Celebrities. Not politicians. God. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Yeah, hi. You ought to cross Bono off your list and write in for the poll William Hung. That guy's got balls.
Overrated people, celebrities.
WQAM, hello.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for your poll.
Yes, sir.
Paris Hilton.
She's the first one on there, sir. Very good. Paris Hilton. How about Dr. Phil? You like to add him on there, too?
Yeah.
And how about Donald Trump? See, that's my bad. I should probably, during the break, I'll fax this to Eric, and we could, like...
Yeah, he said sooner the better.
Oh, in other words, he's got probably fish to eat. Fry.
He's got stuff to do.
1,007... Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'll do it right now. I'll let you read the poll.
Oh, you want me to read the poll?
No. What's your take on subscription radio? We have 1,079 votes. Our goal is 1,100. So once we get to 1,100, then I'll fax it to him. You see what I'm saying? We'll do it. In fact, I'm refreshing now, and it's not coming back up. 1,081. So vote on that one now and get it out of your system. I'd never pay for radio. 455, 42%. And like I said, I don't know. See, with me, I don't listen to the radio anyway. I don't listen to radio. Here,
I try.
Here, there, anywhere. I don't listen to it. As far as music is concerned, I'll listen to my own music. I got CDs. It's just I don't need somebody else to play music that I don't want. Maybe one out of every 5 I might want to hear again someday. That's not my idea of enjoying music. But hey, that's just me. What do I know? 42% would never pay for radio, and I'm with them. What's so great that you'd pay to listen to it? I'm considering subscribing, 244. And, the guy that called yesterday was talking about, playing your own CDs. He's heard them all a million times. They have these amazing things called CD burners that have been out for like 8,000 years now. And you can make your own, compilations, and you can make like zillions of them,
Correct.
Whatever you're in the mood for, you hop in the car and whatever you want to listen to. You follow what I'm saying?
Are you saying you download music for free?
I just got through saying I don't listen to it, period. I'm talking about you people, all you thieves out there. In addition to which, I'm not talking about downloading music. I'm talking about taking your collection of stuff and burning CDs. See, you've got a villainous mind. You're thinking about stealing crap. I'm talking about making your own compilations.
Is it really stealing?
I'm considering subscribing, 244, 22.5%. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's call you in right now. Let's call up the authorities and say, Josh Cordes has downloaded 85 million songs from the internet. Is it stealing? What do you think, or not?
It just happened to be there for me to take, though.
Right. He's downloaded 44 trillion songs, some that haven't even been written yet. Okay, considering subscribing 244, that's a lot. I've got Sirius 156. We'll get Sirius for Howard Sperm 101, 9.3%. We'll get Sirius. I got XM 101. Well, good for you. Probably truck drivers. I had XM and dropped it, 17. Had Sirius and dropped that, 7 out of 1090. We need just 10 more votes. So during the break, I'll fax the new poll to Eric. We'll have like a little something to do there. A little keep these people off the streets.
This
Release
is
their venting.
Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
The most talked about film of the year is now the musical event of the year, the Brokeback Mountain soundtrack.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen.
The songs you love, from the movie you're afraid to admit you love.
Oh, no, not I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive.
Strap on your leather chaps and yell, "Ride 'em, cowboy." The Brokeback Mountain soundtrack.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. 'Cause they have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys.
Available at Sam's Goodies.
It's 11:31, 29 till noon at QAM. Why did that strike me so amusing?
I don't know. Why did it?
I don't know, because we got 1,103 votes on there, and I just faxed Eric the poll, the new one. 11:03, so we'll leave that up for a while until until Eric gets this other one switched over. So Fat Boy had a birthday yesterday, and he was still alive for it. What a shame.
That's
Goes
right.
to show you we still got a lot of work to do.
It was actually Christmas Day, but...
Well, I'll be damned.
Okay.
The birth of our Lord. 567-0560, pound 560 in the Verizon Singular wireless line. That's the Fat Jesus to you, by the way, Fat Boy. Oh, I just cranked this thing up and I can hear myself now. I feel a little bit better. Maybe the fact that I had to kind of like muddy, you know? And I was like talking muddy. You think that was it?
That was it.
WQAM, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you? Yeah, uh-huh. Good one. Excellent job, Pally. Keep ringing that phone. 567-0560. You see, I just cranked that thing up so I can hear it a little bit. Now I sound like almost animated.
That's all it takes.
As compared to before. Am I not? Or is it just my imagination?
You're very animated.
Animated. Like that Eminem. Oh, there's another one. Oh, let's put him on right away. Eminem. You know, I mean, if you want to be black, do like Al Jolson and Larry Parks did. Put some blackface on, you know, if you want to be black. Ain't going to work, but he's pathetic. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing? Happy holidays.
Okay, Pally.
How are we doing? How about for the poll, Ellen DeGenerate?
She leaves me very limp.
Yeah, limp is not the word. Have a good one, buddy.
And back to you. Ellen DeGenerate is good for nothing. And there actually are people who like her. Of course, they're all gay, but nevertheless. I don't see what the deal is there. There is no talent whatsoever. Is she funny?
No.
Does she look really great?
No.
Is she nothing?
Well, maybe that's what it was.
No.
Nobody...
Does she dance?
No.
Huh?
I said maybe that's what it was. Nobody liked her, so she said she was gay, and now she has that population.
No, I don't think so. She don't have this one, I'll tell you that. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes.
Can you leave the poll?
Okay.
Puff Diddy or P Daddy, whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is this week. Okay,
I don't
Diddy.
know what the hell he ever did, but making the band, it all sucks.
He sucks. Amen.
So, sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Now, how do we put him on there? P Diddy Daddy.
P Diddy.
Duty.
P. Diddy.
Just Diddy?
P Diddy.
Oh, P.
With a
Diddy
P.
or Diddy or Diddy?
Diddy with a P.
Yeah. Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Diddy Daddy, Duty, and I think Duty is the operative word. He sucks. Although he supposedly was doing J-Lo. She's another one of those fag hags, you know? Ben Affleck, P Diddy.
Yeah, she's been around the block.
Yeah. And then she was married to that ballet dancer who I think was going out with Ron Reagan Jr., the ballet dancer. She's
nice.
just a fag magnet. Okay, we got that poll. I don't know how long it's going to take Eric to do that. Oh, look at that. Nice job, Eric. Man, he must have been in a big hurry for lunches. I mean, for doing that work. Okay? So I don't even need to print the other one out. Do you care about the other way? I just gave the result.
Yeah. Hey, we got over 1,000.
The hell with it. We got over 1,100. Okay, now we can do the other one. Who is today's most overrated celebrity today? I'm trying desperately to get this back on there, and it won't. Why is this not going back? Oh, there it is. Well, that scared the crap out of me. Who is today's most overrated celebrity today? Not somebody from 100 years ago, not somebody who's a politician, celebrity, or at least according to the media. Now, this is going to be a tough one. How the hell do I decide who to vote for?
Good question.
Huh?
So that's a good question.
I'm going to vote for, I'm not going to vote for Tom Cruise because he at least did make some good movies a long time ago, huh?
He's a good actor. That's
At times. Hey, Tommy.
You fairy.
But nevertheless, he's annoying and full of crap and hyperventilating. Donald Trump. I'm going to say Paris Hilton.
No argument there.
I mean, she's got no talent. None. Zero. Oh, and I'm going to give you another one, too. Along the same vein. Now, of course, you're going to add these on there, so now I don't have to write these out, thank God.
Okay.
Now it's up to you. Victoria Gotti.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who are we kidding? I mean, the pain-in-the-ass kids.
I think I'm going to vote for her, actually.
Yeah, Victoria Gotti. The fact that A&E puts that on the air, it's just nauseating. It's no wonder they put those infomercials on for Kevin Trudeau, you know?
I'm with you, though. Like, why A&E?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why? I mean, there's so many great shows. It's such a freaking good network. That's what everybody wants to know. Why would you put the Victoria Gotti on there, throwing up Gotti on your prestigious network? It makes no sense to me. I don't get it. It'd be like putting Larry King show on CNN. Oh, by the way, you know who he's got on tonight? Because they showed the promos. Remembering Rick Nelson. Now, you don't remember Rick Nelson because you're not old enough.
Right.
Remember Rick Nelson?
I don't.
You know who he is? Was?
I don't think so.
Really?
Really?
Oh.
Should I?
I got to dig into my music now. I bet you I got some here somewhere. I don't know where the hell it is. Huh? During the break, maybe I'll find it.
Okay.
If you're unlucky. Ozzie and Harriet. Before you were born, there was a very boring show on TV, Ozzie and Harriet, and they had two sons, Ricky and David. And Ricky became a pop singer, a big star, a superstar, and then he died in a plane crash. Toward the ass end, his career was basically over anyway, but he died in a plane crash. And the rumor was they were doing a little blow on a plane crash, and it blowed up or something like that, plane that crashed. He's dead. His brother David, on the other hand, went into behind the camera or something. He's still alive. Ozzie and Harriet, though, who were very boring and very bland, they're dead. Okay, does that kind of fill you in?
Yeah,
Well, no, Rick Nelson was a big pop star. He was like Traveling Man and what's some of the other...
I'm sure I've heard a little something.
Bebop Baby, all the other marginal. He did I'm Walking, which pissed me off because I love Fats Domino, so it really frosted my ass. But I liked Rick Nelson a lot. That should tell you something. He was kind of a...
pretty boy?
Yeah. Forerunner to David Cassidy, maybe. Hey, David!
You fairy.
Well, the one good thing is that, I say good thing, not that it makes a difference, but Rick Nelson at least was straight. In fact, he was married to Tom Harmon's daughter.
Oh, Tom Harmon,
great football player, Tom Harmon? You have no idea who that is. You know Tom Harmon from Donnie Harmon, the harness driver.
I know Tom Radman.
Well, Mark Harmon, you got to know who Mark Harmon is.
Do I?
You don't, huh? You don't know who Mark Harmon is, the actor? He played Ted Bundy in the Bundy movie. He's still around.
I'm going to
Google.
Google
You know anybody besides Hillary Duff and Duff Lindsay. Come on. You don't know Mark Harmon? He was Tom Harmon's son. Well, anyway, Tom Harmon's daughter, who was a real hot number, by the way, she was married to Rick Nelson once upon a time. And then they had those two twin, the sons, the Nelsons, whatever the hell their name was, with the long hair, the long blonde hair, looked really
gay.
Nevertheless.
Okay.
So that's on tonight. Maybe you want to watch Larry King instead of going to...
Oh, by the way, I know Mark Harmon. I just Googled him. I don't know him by name.
Well, why not?
He's not really on my mind.
Mark Harmon, and not only was an actor, but before that at UCLA...
Well, he is an actor. He still is.
Yeah, I understand that. But he was the quarterback at UCLA in his youth.
Is that right?
He was a great quarterback at UCLA, and he also happened to be, back in that day, one fine-looking young man. Now, what happened, I mean, nature takes its course. But he was a big star.
By the way,
Mark
did I
Harmon.
say he was still acting? He hasn't done anything since OFO.
Mofo? Ofo. Yeah.
But that's all right.
But he's still around. You'll see him once in a while. You'll see some of those old movies he was in. He can be seen. WQAM, hello.
Yeah, Neil, how about Tom Arnold?
There's an excellent choice, although I don't know, he's not still doing anything, is he? Tom Arnold, is he still around?
Yeah, he does the Best Damn Sports Show.
Oh, Tom Arnold, put him on there right away. He's in obnoxious.
Or no, I'm sorry, not anymore.
Oh, well, put him on anyway.
Yeah, who cares?
Now, speaking of Tom Arnold, there's and what's the guy that's on that, Pat, oh, geez. The guy who had the drinking problem. He's on that Inside Edition with the glasses. Pat, right now, on Inside Edition. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm thinking.
Oh, you know who it is. You've seen him. Right now, on Inside, he's like drunk. Anyway, it'll come to us. We got to get him on, too. And, of course, all of the people on those entertainment shows and anybody that watches them, you need mental health. Oh, so it's like the Brits, with Elton and David and Elton and all this other crap. Why do we care about such nonsense, okay? Who cares?
David Frost.
David Frost, your ass? What does David Frost have to do with this? David Frost is a British interviewer. I guess he's still on the BBC, but where did that come from, David Frost?
Inside Edition.
Is David Frost?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
David Frost?
That's what IMDb says.
Yeah. Well, what do they know?
Right. Why are you laughing?
Because if you knew who the famous David Frost was, it's most amusing to think that he would be on Inside Edition. It would be like saying Alistair Cook is on Entertainment Tonight, And by the way, what happened to Alistair Cook's bones? You see that?
No.
They sold his bones. 19 till noon at QAM.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
With a quick editorial, here's Pat Robertson.
Hello, this is Reverend Pat Robertson. Now, many of you have been criticizing me because I called for the assassination of Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez. Now, before you try casting the first stone, let me clarify my statement so you don't label me some religious zealot. As decent, God-fearing Christians, it's our job to cleanse the earth of all the evil dictators, even those who pose no imminent threat towards us. For if we do the right thing by killing people we don't like, we'll be rewarded when Jesus comes down on a gold-studded chariot giving out those boxes of Raisinets to all the good girls and boys so they won't have to pay those overinflated concession prices the next time they see some crappy Rob Schneider flick, which I don't even know if that piece of crap is out on DVD yet.
Excuse me, Pat?
Yes?
Stifle yourself.
Okie dokie then. This is Pat Robertson, and you have a great day.
Well, we know what network he watches now. He's watching Bob Schieffer with that okie dokie crap. I think it's Pat O'Brien. Is that the drunken guy that's on one of those Inside Edition shows? You still don't know.
Pat O'Brien is on like CBS but he doesn't. I don't think he does Inside Edition.
Well, it's one of those shows. Does it make a difference which show it is?
Well, you said Inside Edition.
Well, maybe it's Outside Edition. I don't know what the one it is. There's 8 million of those shows on. E.T., who knows? But you do know who Pat O'Brien is.
Yes, of course.
Well, that's good. Who is today's most overrated celebrity? We got the new poll up there. Hallelujah, baby. Here's a little something for you to stink your teeth into. There you go. Rick Nelson remembered.
What makes us so funny?
I don't know. Just the way you look, I guess. And the good news for you is I have no Rick Nelson music here. I better go out and buy some today.
That's good news for me?
Yeah, you don't want to hear it. And the audience doesn't either.
It's not good?
No, he was okay. You'd recognize some of the music. I'm trying to think. Traveling Man, that was his most... Well, do a Google on it. Google Rick Nelson. Lonesome Town, kind of morbid and depressing. And then he did Garden Party. Don't you remember Garden Party? And his big comeback? Of course not. See, this is great, the fact I'm doing a show with Josh and we got no intermediate. See, George is like we have 3 generations on the show. We got Josh the punk, we got George who's like getting old rapidly, and then the old toad, me, you know.
All right, I got a picture of him here.
Sick and unforgettable. All-time favorites for Toronto and all of Southern Ontario.
Well, there's Johnny Mattress. Hey, Johnny!
You fairy!
Anyway, what do we got? We got Dr. Phil is getting beat. 44 votes. Paris Hilton, 21. All right. Good choice. Dr. Phil, 5. Victoria Gotti, 3. She ain't got nothing except a bunch of pain-in-the-ass punk kids. Kevin Federline 3, I told you he belonged on there, and Jessica Simpson 3, and Martha Stewart 3. Oprah's got a pair, and I bet you they're huge. What are you playing? Traveling Man. You want a little piece of trivia that someday might make you a lot of money on a quiz show?
Yeah, what's that?
The first video, the first music video, you're playing it right there.
That was the first ever?
Traveling Man. With Ozzie Nelson invented it. And Rick Nelson was singing a song, and they showed these clips from all these different locations as he was singing about, like, Hawaii and California and wherever, you know.
Not bad for its time.
No. Anyway, Oprah 2, Howard Sperm has got a pair, Donald Trump 2, Carrot Top 1. We're just starting to formulate this, baby. One for Bono, one for Tom Hanks, one for Serica Jessica Parker, it's what I always call her, one. I can't stop saying it. Ben Affleck, one, and none yet for Hillary Duff, Dakota Fanning, Tori Spelling, Tom Cruise, Melissa Rivers, Joan Rivers, Jennifer Lopez, Tara Reid, or Bill Maher out of 52 votes. But that's just the preliminaries.
Right.
Wait till the audience really gets their hate whipped up into a frenzy. It'll take about 20 minutes. 567. Speaking of hate, don't forget the Momeister, a man who's at war with the universe. He'll be along at 2. We got Curtis for the Mad Dog at 4, and then hurricane stuff. Jesse Agler after hurricane basketball till about 2 in the morning, and you're telling me he's really damn good.
He's good, yeah.
So if you were agonizing with Lenny Martez last night, you'll be quelling from Jesse Agler tonight. It'll make you light a couple extra candles. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir.
The name of the show is The Insider. But Pat O'Brien, it's on CBS.
Okay, thanks, Pally.
You're welcome, sir. Happy
See, I was
holidays.
close. I had at least one word right there. The Hollywood Insider or some stupid. There's like 45 of those damn shows on now. It's current edition, recent edition, inside, whatever.
Hey, well, I said CBS.
So what does that mean he's on CBS? So is Guiding Light on CBS. Does that got anything to do with the price of peanuts? What does that mean? The Young and the Horny is on CBS. Bob Barker is on CBS. Well, what does that have to do with what network he's on? But at least we got to show I think it's the Hollywood Insider. Right now! You know who he is.
Of course I do.
He's a drunk. He's a cheap drunk. He's a piece of crap.
Yeah, he used to do NFL work, too.
Exactly. And what I just tell you before, I said he used to be a sports nerd guy. And I'll tell you another one who still does games because they're very short on play-by-play. Oh, he's not bad. And does one of those shows is Don Criqui. What?
He's all right.
I didn't say he was great. I said he's about 100 years old, first of all, but he still does NFL play-by-play, and he also does one of those entertainment, those glitz shows. I don't know. I think it's Outside Underside Edition.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. WQAM, hello.
Hi, Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was Pat O'Brien.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drunk. And Ricky Nelson, my bucket's got a hole in it.
Yeah. Oh, he said my bucket's got a hole in it. I thought he said something else. That was one of his big songs. My bucket's got a hole in it.
I'll be damned.
I would have sworn he said something else. Okay. Now, see, you would get all panicky because you don't know the song.
No, I don't.
My bucket's got a hole in it. Well, I play it for you. In fact, maybe if you can, where did you find the other one? Is that in
I
George's?
Googled him, and I went to, right when he comes up, you'll see his greatest hits CD, and I just clicked it, and it started playing.
It started playing. Well, how about My Bucket's Got a Hole in It? It's a little more upbeat than Traveling Man. Is it on here? Well, that wasn't that big of a hit. It was a hit, but not like a major, gigantic hit.
I'm sorry, you wanted me to go back to that site?
Yeah, go ahead and see if we can play it, like about 5 notes. We can name that tune in 5 notes. My Bucket has got a hole in it. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm calling from Winter Haven, and we couldn't get you yesterday. I'm visiting my friend for Hanukkah. And he says that you're very overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
He said a bad word. You talk to him.
No, thanks. 567-0560. Quit being so Jewish, please. Pound 560 in the Verizon singular wire. I hope your menorah catches curtains on fire and burns the house down. WQAM, hello. QAM. Now that line sounds really good. Really nice and quiet. WQAM, hello. We're on a roll now. Did you find My Bucket's Got a Hole in it?
No, because you really have no choice of what you're hearing here.
Oh, in other words, you just click and it pops up. Anything comes on. Whether you want it or
Back
not.
to the traveling man.
Kind of like our calls. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how about
Yes, sir.
Ricky Martin for your poll?
Nobody knows from Ricky Martin no more. He's dead meat.
Oh, okay.
He's old news. There's a bulletin for you, Pally. Ricky Martin's old news.
He's living La Vida Loca now.
Yeah, right. He's living La Vida Polka. 567, we got that. I don't know if I can play any of that stuff. What is that one called? Because most of it's got like a lot of sexual innuendo in there, like
You fairy. Living La Vida Polka.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
There's a living like Gary Confit. Who's Gary Confit? I think that's supposed to be Gary Conduit. Are you actually looking at it?
I'm looking
Living
at
La
it.
Vida Polka?
You want me to play it?
Oh, no, I'm playing it.
I've been to Wiener Schnitzel, bratwurst and sauerkraut.
Yeah, that's what we heard. Okay, that's enough of that. 5670560, Ricky Martin's old news. We're saying who is today's most overrated celebrity? Somebody you see all the time on your TV, on the movie screen, on your pop-up toaster, on your everywhere, all over the place. You can't get away from them. Today, not yesterday, not the old news. WQAM, hello.
I believe Josh has been...
Okay, good. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
I have one for you, a very slippery poll.
Yeah.
Tommy Brady?
Yeah, right. 5670560, pound 5. So boring, man. Some of you people are so boring. It's amazing the world can keep. I think that's what the global warming thing is going on. I think the Earth is just crumbling from the pressure of so many a-holes. It's pathetic. WQAM, hello.
Hello, yeah, I wanted to put a name on the list.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. What does Jimmy Kimmel do?
He's the
evangelist.
No, Jimmy Kimmel's the guy who does the late night.
Oh, I never saw that. It's beyond my bedtime.
Used to be on the original Man Show.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'll
But
take your word for it.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, I'm sure Neil will know of who he is.
Okay, you know who he is, Neil? Oh, yeah, he knows. He's nodding his head. Okay, thanks, Pally. Put Jimmy Kimmel on there. I have no idea who that is.
You ever seen the Man Show with Adam Carolla?
No, I've seen the Woman Show, and I've seen the Make Believe Man Show, but I never saw the Man Show. I've seen the Mad Dog and the Man Dog.
Well, he does the Late Show now.
I think that's what the guy just said. Put him on there, and who cares? Jimmy Kimmel. Sound like some evangelist. 5670560, pound 560 in the Verizon and Singular Wireless line. Yeah, that Tom Brady is very highly overrated. I'm sure the Dolphins wouldn't want to have him as their quarterback, would they? No chance. Not when you got Gus and Zeke and Zach and Schmutz and Sage. That could be really... Of course, we've said that many times before during the season that this game could be really ugly and that game... And then come to find out it was a total shocker, you know?
Yeah.
Not that it really makes a difference because the Patriots are 10-5. Worst comes to worst if they don't show up, if they rest everybody in that last game. Are they really playing for anything? Because I think that their first playoff game is going to be a home game, I believe.
Yeah, their first one, maybe.
Yeah. And their first child will be a masculine child. WQAM, hello.
Katie Couric is overrated.
Oh, amen. Good choice. What is the big Timmis with her? Katie Couric. Get her on there right away, that bitch. Oh, but she's going to be anchoring the CBS Evening News. Well, good. That means I'll stick with NBC and Strange Brian Williams from Outer Space. Katie Couric, my ass. She is she's a simpleton. I'll give you another one, too. Along the same vein. Paula Zahn. Oh, I forgot to even mention that. The one night when they had CNN's got a new program now. It's called the Emergency Landing of the Day.
Okay.
They got a whole new feature now. They take 2-3 hours every day, and every time a plane's got any kind of a problem, if the pilot's got like diarrhea, right away and here comes another emergency landing. It was like the middle of the morning in Amsterdam, and I couldn't fall asleep. And they had that thing going on and on and on and on. And there's Paula on there who had no idea what she was talking about, and she was on for 2 of the most embarrassing hours I've ever heard and I couldn't shut it off because everybody else had the same crap on. Plus, the only English language you get over there is the BBC that's obsessed with the Queen and Camilla and Elton and David and Elton, and Sky News, which is hyperventilating with Rupert Murdoch and his bullcrap, and then CNN with the plane crash of the day. The emergency. You know the one I'm talking about at Logan Airport in Boston?
Yes.
Well, they zoomed in on that thing, man. They were like obsessed. So get Paula Zahn in there. She's a bubblehead. Remember the one time somebody faxed us, it's several months ago, and they faxed us the insider opinion of the various news anchor, the people, the biggest bubbleheads in behind the scenes, and how stupid they really are. She was like the winner. I mean, the dumbest of the dumb, Paula Zahn. Look at that on this show. We're taking the holidays to like rip everybody an ass. This isn't my idea. This is the Humpers. I mean, I'm all love and kindness.
This
and
is
stuff.
Neil Rogers.
It was the Humpers' idea.
This is 560 QAM.
This is Head of Homeland Security Tom Ridge, advising you to put duct tape on your radio when I raise the warning color to pink for the Neil Rogers 12 to 1 hour.
My clock ticks so loudly, people talk so loudly, my head hurts so badly, and I feel so crappy. All the alcohol that I drank last night, I'm hungover. I guess it's working me right. Waiting for it all to come right back up. I'm hungover, like I've been hit by a truck. My head pounds 'cause I drank way too much. I've tried the porcelain bun, grab both sides and I hang on tight. I'll check. There's nothing else to do. My vision is so blurry. My tongue feels so furry. Run to the John in a hurry before I herp on you. Every time I drink, I think you go too far. I'm hungover. Yeah, I closed the bar. No, I can't recall what I did last night. I'm hungover. I hope I had a good time. All the alcohol that I
Okay, 12:02 at 560 WQAM. We got Mo at 2, we got Curtis at 4, and then we got Hurricane basketball, stuff that nobody could care less about. Jesse Agler, after the basketball game, I understand he is a star in the waiting. And boy, we sure need a lot of stars in waiting on this station, man. We got some real tourists. Who is today's most overrated celebrity? We got so far 115 vote. You notice I'm coming out of my fog now.
Yeah.
I'm finally waking up. Don't let me sleep that extra hour.
Okay.
Bring the phone or something in the morning. Don't let me do that. No mo. If I come in here at about, whatever. Today's most overrated celebrity, Paris Hilton, 49. She is off to the races, man. She's got a huge lead. Dr. Phil, 14. Kevin Federline, 7. Sarah Jessica Parker, 5. Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, 5. She made some great movies, though, man. That Geely. Victoria Gotti, 4. Tom Cruise, 4. Oprah, 4. Jessica Simpson, 4. Howard Stern, 4. Martha Stewart, 4. 3 for Ben Affleck. 2 for Joan Rivers and Donald Trump, and 1 for Carrot Top, Bono, Tori Spelling, Tom Hanks. None yet for Paula Zahn, Katie Couric, Jimmy Kimmel, Hillary Duff, Dakota Fanning, Melissa Rivers, Tara Reid, or Bill Maher. See, this audience, they like Bill Maher because he hates Bush like poison, and he's, antagonizes the religionists. So that therefore makes him great in the minds of these people. He's ponderous, man. He's just pathetic. Okay, here's a couple of faxes. One, it says Jennifer Aniston. What's the big deal with her? I think she's just fine, Jennifer Aniston. She's a good actress.
She's just fine, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, she looks good. So what's wrong with that?
Well, I put her on there anyway.
Yeah. You're going to put her on there also?
I put that whole list I just sent you on there.
Oh, no. Adam Sandler, he ought to move right to the top. You don't think?
I like Adam Sandler in his early days, but...
Oh, please. What was that movie he made with Bob Barker that I keep trying to forget about?
Well, first of all, if you got a problem with Happy Gilmore, I mean, you just got no sense of humor. I got to tell you. That's the one with Bob Barker. You didn't like that? Did you see it?
I saw the scene where Bob Barker punches him in the mouth, and I give a standing ovation every time I see that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
But I never saw the movie.
It's fabulous. You really should.
I saw Doug Gilmore. I never saw Happy Gilmore. You don't even know who Doug Gilmore is, do you?
I don't. I know Happy Gilmore is.
Well, good luck to you. The fact that Adam Sandler is in it precludes me from watching the movie. Don't you understand that? I won't watch it.
Okay.
I would watch, what's that other piece of crap that...
City of God?
City of God. I'll watch that 40 times before I watch any movie with Adam Sandler in it.
Wow.
That's okay, strong. Ashton Kutcher, that's an excellent choice. Coochie. Now talk about a guy who makes some bad movies.
Yes.
Weak. Plus he's starting to look really bad. Jennifer Aniston again, she's already on the poll. Simon Cowell, he makes me move my bowel. That's Simon Cowell. The Olsen twins. They're still around, the Olsen twins?
Yeah, they're around.
I thought she was in rehab.
She's out now, back to doing that.
And Lindsay Lohan and her father.
I just put Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I think that's enough. How about your mama? Okay, so there's some more for the list. 5670560, pound 560 in the Verizon and Singular Wireless lines. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Happy holidays.
Back to you.
How about for the poll, Ryan Seacrest?
Oh, he's fantastic, yeah.
He's coming out.
You fairy. Oh. Well, better late than never, I say. You got him, Ryan Seacrest?
Yeah.
Now, let's see. What's the new thing that they got in England they're obsessed with? It's the follow-up to American Idol and Star Search and all these other... there's a whole new deal with it. I don't know what the hell it's called.
You are truly asking the wrong person.
No, and I know that, but all of those shows are such crap. But the British they're the ones that started, I think. The British and the Dutch. The Dutch started Big Brother, and the British with Big Mother, and now they got like some sequel on there, and it actually makes the news. Like on Sky News and the BBC, it's like big news. Oh, so-and-so is on tonight. We got the final vote. This is on the freaking news, like on the intellectual BBC. My ass. Oh, God, are those Brits pathetic.
Well, we need to know who won.
Yeah, North El Paso. Some queen. WQAM, hello.
I'm Nicole Smith.
Where do you see her? Is that show still on it? Yeah, she does have a show now, right?
Well, she did at least, so she'll go on.
Yeah, recently, yeah. Anna Nicole Smith. She's really a giant. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How about Ashley Simpson?
Okay.
That's all he had for you.
No, I know that was all he had, but it's not. He said, "How about I?" I was expecting something else, you know. That was it. Oh, we got that Ashley Simpson. We got like what about?
From pop superstar Ashley Simpson comes this year's most highly awaited concert album. It's Ashley Simpson, Barely Live, featuring all her hits as performed on stage, like Pieces of Me.
On a Monday, I'm waiting. Tuesday, I'm waiting.
Ashley Simpson, Barely Live is the concert album that sounds too good to be true. Almost as good as not being there. Ashley Simpson, Barely Live. Available wherever fine music is sold.
A lot of talent in that family, make no mistake about it. 1209 at QAM, 5670560, pound 560 on the Verizon and Singular Wireless lines. I might have to do a couple extra hours today.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
Send Mo home. Well, no, because I feel like I'm just coming out of my fog now, out of that deep sleep, out of a Terry Schiavo-like coma.
Cube.
WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
How about The Rock?
The Rock?
The Rock, the wrestler, turned actor.
Yeah, turned make-believe actor, right? Okay, The Rock. He's what's he doing these days?
He makes movies.
He's still making movies, The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, put him on there. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Oh, and speaking of that, I'm sorry I hung up on that caller. Speaking of that.
Yeah.
Oh, remember how I said before vacation that ABC News has reached new depths? The religious channel now, they had a segment, because like at 3:30 in the morning over there, or in the wee hours of the morning, the BBC shows CBS Evening News and Sky News shows ABC Evening News. Well, one or the other. So they got the ABC Evening News, and I can't sleep, and I'm lying there and I'm watching. The last segment is about Christian wrestling.
I'm sorry?
Have you heard of this?
I have not.
This is the truth. Christian wrestling.
Meaning?
And they have their own music that goes along with it, and they got the whole deal, and they're all sitting around saying prayers before the wrestling match. Christian wrestling. And then they go out there and, you know, they put on this big act like they're beating the crap out of each other. It's just, I mean, pretty soon there's going to be like Christian bowel movements. What is it going to be next? You got the Christian music, you got Christian yellow pages, and now we have Christian wrestling.
Oh, yeah. It's actually the CWF, Christian Wrestling Federation.
You found it? See, I told you. And leave it to ABC to do a segment on Christian wrestling. You people at ABC News, man, I think Disney, Mickey Mouse, somebody spiked his punch. Something is really wrong over there. Every single night, it's some Getchke thing on there. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to know that we carried on the great Irish tradition of having a Christmas dinner followed by a huge family fight of cursing and pushing in front of the kids and everything. So I just wanted to... And I want to add for the poll?
Yes.
Harry Reasoner.
Oh, God. 5670560. I see you don't even know who that was.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Harry Reasoner was one of the... In fact, he used to be on 60 Minutes when he was alive. He was one of the anchors on the ABC Evening News about 100 years ago, Harry Reasoner. Then he was on CBS, then he was on 60 Minutes, and then he died. Has a way of going around. He died. Katie Couric doing the news on CBS, that would be the ultimate blow to anybody with an IQ larger than their thumbnail, okay? That would be like a real slap in the face. Speaking of people with low IQs, I see Fat Boy didn't give me any new copy, did he? As I predicted, huh?
Well, you knew that was going to happen.
Maybe tomorrow. What do you think?
Maybe.
See, it's something to look forward to. Now I got a good reason to roll out of bed in the morning nice and early. See that new piece of copy come sliding right off one of my two beautiful fax machines here. And you'd be pleased to know it's a good machine, man. 12 minutes past noon at 560 WQAM. You're soon to be out of business station, boy. We got some real tourists here, man. We are in the middle of an apocalyptic, psychotic event. And we don't even know what it is yet. But there's some real crap going down. Hey, the truth is, when you dare to compare, you'll see why Ford is the best-selling brand of vehicles in the USA. And in South Florida, the only Ford dealer you want to be doing your car buying at is Armstrong Ford of Homestead. Holidays are here. Maybe your car was damaged during Hurricane Wilma. Maybe you just want to get yourself a great new ride. Well, now is the time to get on down and see our good friend David Rich, and let David put you behind the wheel of a new Armstrong Ford. Be sure to mention Fat Boy when you go down there, too. And right now at Armstrong Ford of Homestead, they got some great offers and incentives waiting for you. Get $1,000 cash back or financing as low as 0% on a Ford 500 or Freestyle. Get $5,000 cash back on Explorer Expedition. How about $2,000 cash back on Escape and $2,500 cash back on Focus? Certain restrictions apply. And when you buy a Ford from Armstrong Ford, you'll still get their exclusive, unheard-of Tires and Batteries for Life program. That's right, Tires and Batteries for Life. David Rich and his staff at Armstrong Ford Homestead will guarantee you the best price, and because they're locally owned and operated, they will give you treatment like you never experienced before at a car dealership. They'll treat you like family because they want to make you a lifelong customer. You won't get a better deal on a Ford, no place in town. No bait and switch, no phony deal. So call David Rich at 305-247-5112 and tell David you want the Neil deal. That's Armstrong Ford Homestead, 30725 South Dixie Highway, just 20 easy minutes south of the 836, but well worth the drive. Check them on the web, ArmstrongCars.com, then drive a few miles extra to save thousands at Armstrong Ford of Homestead. And be sure and tell them that Jeff High sent you by.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM. Big Sports! Neil Rogers on Sports Hole Radio, WQAM.
Paris Hilton had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and there she lived a simple life with her friend Nicole. With a dunk cluck here and a dunk cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, getting lots of yucks. Paris Hilton had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Paris Hilton made a tape, E-I-E-I-O, and this tape was really hot, E-I-E-I, whoa! With a download here and a lawsuit there, see it once, see it twice, she is naughty, not nice. Paris Hilton made a tape, E-I-E-I-O. Paris Hilton had a farm and a reality show. It's funny all the things she'll do while the cameras roll. And if she's so dumb, I wonder how come she is paid every day when she rolls in the hay. Paris Hilton had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
She's kicking some serious ass on this poll, I'll tell you that. 174 votes, and she's got 61, 35%.
Well, we might as well put Nicole Richie on the poll because she did that show with her.
Yeah.
No?
Are you knocking Nicole Richie now?
I am.
A little bitchy to be knocking Nicole Richie. Okay, go ahead. Paris Hilton, 61. Dr. Phil, 60. I'll just read the top, the contenders. Well, there's only one. Jessica Simpson, 9. Howard Stern, 9. Donald Trump, 9. Kevin Federline 8, Tom Cruise 8, Oprah's got 8, and after that, Oprah 8, and 8, and 8. I really wonder about that Oprah when you come right down to it. That whole thing. What's the guy that make-believe a boyfriend of hers?
Stedman.
Stedman, yeah. I'm not buying it. 567-0560, pound 560, the Verizon and Singular wireless lines. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Yeah, I think you were looking for Pat O'Brien earlier.
Yeah, I found him.
All right. And
He's passed out drunk in the corner. I found him. 567-0560, pound 560 in the Verizon and Singular wireless line. That guy, he's on a 45-hour delay, this guy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like the station. WQAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, can I talk to Neil?
Speaking.
Is this Neil Rogers?
That's me.
Oh, hey, Neil. I've got one. I've got someone for your poll.
Okay.
Al Goldstein.
Is a celebrity today? Click, click. Al Goldstein, click. That's very sad. Talk about kicking a guy when he's down. Al is hardly a celebrity anymore. He's a former celebrity. Well, what was that all about? What is the point of that? Well, what's the purpose?
Just to get a little shot in there, you know.
Just to take a shot from somebody. You know,
it's the holiday season.
I'm a fat Jew. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, speaking of fat Jews.
Yes?
Troy came in and said that he's going to have balance. He's trying to get Balance for Life back on with us next week. And he's going to put the Beast back on that diet, maybe have him lose some weight for his wedding.
You're looking for glory holes.
What would you do if I just stopped talking now?
What would I do?
What would you do if I just sat back in the chair and just laid out?
I'd be like, oh! And then I'd just go home, I guess. You know, I'd play something where...
And just go home?
Yeah, you know.
No, let Duff come running back home. I guess he's probably left the building already, hasn't he? He's on vacation.
Well, it is lunchtime also.
Isn't it kind of ironic, though? I mean, Duff is on vacation this week, and Clarence is on vacation, and Greg is either on the way out, or we just don't know for sure.
Well, Clarence has got to be here, because timesheets were due today in his office. So
yeah.
I mean, I
so
threw it under the
door.
door.
Tell me that Clarence is there?
I haven't seen him, but I threw my timesheet under his door. He better be here.
I thought he's on vacation all this week.
Well, then why
would you really think you're going to get paid like on the 10th? You really believe that on January 10th there's going to be a paycheck for you?
I need to get paid. I don't want to get paid. I need to get paid.
Well, just because you need, a lot of us need a lot, you know. 567-0560. I don't think Clarence is there today.
He better be.
Did you see him this morning?
I did not.
Well, somebody better pass the word to Josh Cordes says Clarence better be there or else, okay? We're throwing down the gauntlet, Clarence. You idiot, you quisling, you
fairy.
And quit driving that Jaguar, man. People are starting to talk. That just leaves, I want to slap myself silly when I think about that. It's just so amusing. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got something for you, Paul.
Yep.
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, he's out.
Yes.
You won't see him no more.
All right.
And that's the good news. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we won't put him on there because he's out the door. No more. In fact, what is that? Oh, there it is.
No more. No more.
Won't see Justin no more.
No more. No more.
Although we got our own Mo at 2 this afternoon. That's the good news, I think. WQAM, hello.
Yeah, would it be possible to request a bit about, the black lady?
About what?
The black lady that finds the turd in the back of the car?
Oh, the old, whatever that is.
Yeah, Neil knows what it is. It's a good one, and I got a couple friends who are from Michigan, and they've never heard it. So
well, there's a lot of turds in Michigan, believe me. Thanks a lot, Pally.
Okay, pal, bye.
What is that called? It's called,
turd in the backseat?
No, it's not. I don't know what that's called. Oh, geez, I got it in here, too.
I think it's like tow yard or something.
Tow yard turd. Very good. I think that could be it. I'll be damned.
Thank you for calling SST Towing. How may I help you?
I just picked up my 92 Accord from your lot, and there is a huge turd in the back seat.
A huge turd?
Yes.
And there's what in the backseat?
A turd, a big ass human turd in the back seat of my car.
Ma'am, I assure you, our guys did not take a dump in your car. If you want to, bring that car back and we'll take a look at it.
You want to take a look at it? My car is fine. It's that big ass turd in the back seat.
Okay, what would you like me to do?
Okay, how about I go to your house and piss a loaf on your couch? How about that?
Ma'am, what would you like me to do to fix the situation?
I want somebody to come over here, get this turd out my back seat.
That's not going to happen.
Car. What do you mean it's not going to happen?
You can bring the car here and we can take a look at it.
I am. I'm going to bring it back there. You know what I'm going to do?
Huh.
I'm going to take a dump in every last car you got there. I'm going to pee on your counter. I'm going to do it all to show you how it feels.
Okay.
And you know what? You sound like a big burly man. It probably came out your ass.
Oh, yeah, I don't make it a habit of going out and taking a dump in the car.
How much do you weigh?
About 400 pounds.
That's your turd. That's
my turd, huh?
Yes.
That came from a 400-pound man, huh?
This is a 400-pound man. Either that or a gorilla.
Okay.
I'm driving this car right to my lawyer's office, and I'm going to let the whole world see. You're going to be on the news this evening, buddy. I'm going to get 7 on my side. Watch. You're going to be on the news.
Can you describe the piece of shit? I mean, what does it look like?
You know what it is. It came out your ass. What the hell? What kind of asking me what color? I tell you what, it smells ungodly. That's what it smells like. Smells like you sold your ass to the devil. That came from the pits of hell.
Well, how big is it? How long is it?
It's not as long as my arm. I don't think it's fun. Why y'all? This is not fun. I got a damn 2x4 in my back seat. You know, I think this some racial shit too. That's what this is. Little kids are running away from it. I'm glad y'all find this funny.
Okay.
You probably on the steering wheel too, don't you?
All right. How long does it look like it's been sitting there?
Steve is coming off of it, okay?
Steve is coming off of it?
Yes.
It can't be there that long now, huh?
I am taking it's a fresh turd.
Okay. What you need to do is you need to bring that turd back, and we'll match it up. We got a lineup. We'll match it up with the other turds that we have.
Well, what you need to do is learn how to use a toilet.
So you're not going to bring the turd back to me?
No. You know what?
Is this a sample?
No. I'm starting to like it.
You're going to keep it as a fact?
I'm going to keep it because it's a nice, you know what? It's a nice conversation piece.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you, brother.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
My Name is Earl comes a new comedy about a man who's cleansing his karma one mistake at a time. It's My Name is George.
Attention, troops. Sorry about the war. Cross that one off the list.
My Name is George. He's putting his past in the past.
People of New Orleans. My bad. My bad.
The biggest mistake of all would be to miss My Name is George.
Somebody get me Harriet Myers on the phone.
12:31. Ray Romano. There's one for the poll.
Okay.
And who's the guy that plays Joey? You know who I'm talking about? Joey from Friends. He's got the Joey Show.
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc. There's two. They ought to be right near the top. They ought to pass Paris Hilton like she's laying out prone. Matt LeBlanc and Ray, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Romano.
Ray Romano. There you go. Now we got a new hobby now. We not only have planes with emergency landings, we now also have people dropping kids from burning buildings. Remember that one a couple of weeks ago? Maybe it was while I was on vacation, where they kept showing it over and over, the baby being thrown out of the burning building.
Yeah, good times.
Well, guess what? Good times. We put an Esther roll on there. She's dead. A mother and father who were caught in a burning apartment building dropped their 2 children into the arms of an L.A. County Sheriff's deputy early today. No one was seriously injured, thanks God. Deputy Jeff Kim and a colleague were flagged down by the Watts neighborhood at 2:50 in the a.m. by a truck driver who saw flames coming from the building, said Sergeant Ed Lovano, whatever his name is. Kim first caught a 1-year-old girl who was dropped by the mother from a second-floor window. We could make this into an Olympic sport. Baby dropping. And Michael Jackson's going to participate. Then the children's father appeared, and he dropped a 9-year-old boy right out the window. Kim suffered smoke inhalation and apparent mouth injury from falling down under the weight of the older child. He was at the right time, the right place, and all that, said Lovano, who was at the scene. The kids and parents appeared to be uninjured, he said, adding that the mother also jumped from the second floor. Well, second floor is no big deal, is it?
No.
You know, they're going to have to do a lot better than that. I'll tell you another guy that it just leaves me limp. He was the host on the when they redid Hollywood Squares, the one with Whoopi Goldberg on it. And now he's on this one of these funniest video shows. In fact, the guy from the first funniest video show, but he's not on anymore. He was really annoying. What was his name? Well, the first America's Funny was Bob Saget. Bob Saget, faggot. Oh God, do I hate him? But he's not around no more, is he? No. No, he doesn't do it. But this guy's name is Tom something. You know who I'm talking about? No, but I think I do. America's Funniest Video. Just Google it, and I'm sure his name will pop up. Tom something or other. He tries so hard to be funny, and he's just so lame. He's so bad. He's weak. You'll find it, believe me. You'll know it'll hit you like a lightning bolt. 5670560 #560 in the Verizon Singular Wireless lines. WQAM. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I have one for your poll.
Yes.
Well, actually, two. Jim Carrey and Barbara Streisand.
I mean, I guess, she's still around. We see her all the time. She's can't get away from that nose. Jim Carrey? Do we want to put Jim Carrey on there? I mean, I'm tired of him, but I wouldn't say he's made some good movies, right? Yeah, absolutely. He's not in the same league with these other people. Barbara Streisand? I mean, the nose knows. Okay, put her on there. 1 out of 2 for this guy. Okay? Make him feel good.
By the way, that's Tom Bergeron.
That's it. Tom Bergeron.
I do know what you mean, though. He's so annoying.
Good God, is he just obnoxious? Put his ass on this poll. Tom Bergeron, my ass. Sounds like a French hockey player. Man, what a jerk. And I don't understand what people are thinking about. They put stuff on the air, and like I said yesterday, Richard Quest. Now he's not a celebrity, but I mean, how could he be on the air anywhere? Forget about England. How could CNN put him on the air in the U.S., eh? Richard Quest with his huge donkey teeth and that over-affected British, oh man, just obnoxious. You don't know who that is, though, right? Not really. Good. Don't even look it up. You don't want to know. It'll ruin your whole week. Especially when you find out that your pay slip, your thing in it, isn't your timesheet.
No, pretty sure he's here. I saw his door open.
You saw the door was open?
I peeked out during the break, so I think I'm safe.
Clarence might be in the building. How do you like that? Better get on there, mind our P's and Q's now. You better watch it when you're dealing with a guy who drives a Jaguar. You know what Jag rhymes with, don't you?
What's that?
5670560 #560 in the Verizon and Singular wireless lines. WQAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I have one for the poll.
Okay.
How about Big Chin Jay Leno? He nauseates me.
He is bad, man. He's weak.
Very weak. And
go ahead.
I was going to request. Could I request the Johnny Cash song with Howard Dean chiming in?
You got it.
Thanks.
See you, pally. I've been everywhere. Is that Johnny Cash song, or is that like somebody else done that?
I think that's Johnny Cash.
Is that Johnny Cash? Call him up and ask him. Hey, Johnny, was that you?
I'll walk the line.
Let's see. It's called I've Been Everywhere. It's something that goes like, like that. That's Johnny Cash.
I've been everywhere, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Lava. We're going to South Carolina, and Oklahoma, and Arizona, and North Dakota, and New Mexico, and Texas, and New York. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. We're going to California, and New York. We're going to South Dakota, and Oregon. I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. And North Dakota, and New Mexico. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana. And Oregon. We're going to California and Texas Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Austin. We're going to South Dakota and Michigan. And Lake, Devils Lake, Crater Lake, and Deep Lake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Travel out and had my scare, man. I've been everywhere. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
All right. Prop 37, 23 to 1 at QAM. 232 votes. Here's the double-digit contender so far. Who is today's most overrated celebrity, okay? And if I can get my mouse to... why don't I get a wireless mouse? Doesn't that make sense?
Or at least a new one.
No, I have a new one.
And it still doesn't work?
Huh?
And it still doesn't work?
No, it works. It's not it's a question of the cord, okay? The cord gets in the way and you have to, like, keep pushing it back. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't.
I do, but, I mean, you know,
I'm getting a cordless mouse.
Okay, do that.
Who is today's most overrated celebrity? Paris Hilton. She's off all by herself in a leak of her own. She's got 84. 84. Nobody else has even got 20 yet, and she's got 84. Paris, we hate you like poison. And by the way, nice beak, bitch. 85. Even as I spoke, she got another vote. Probably Clarence. Dr. Phil, 19. Howard Stern, 14. Although they're all rushing out there to buy their Sirius radio. Donald Trump, 11. Kevin Federline, 10. Tommy Cruise, 10. Oprah's got 10. And Jessica Simpson, 10. ¿Quién es más macho, Oprah or Tommy Cruise? Think about it during the break. So Clarence come in here yet and give you like a low 5?
No, not a word yet.
Really? He's probably examining that timesheet. Probably saw a lot of those bogus hours you put down at those hockey games.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
Mackinac. This is Joe Bowen, the voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and you're listening to the Hockey Authority, Neil God. $13 million lady. CBS says that they want Katie to anchor their evening news in high heel shoes.
Oh my God.
And we say amen to that. Okay, if you go in the other room now during the next break or whenever you get the chance, you'll see that I just faxed my talent sheet for the month of December.
Okay, did you want me to handle that for you?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to handle by itself. It's not going to, like, slide off of the thing and then slide onto the door. And no, that'll give you an excuse to go into Clarence's room again.
And then see if he's really there or it's just the door open.
Yeah, that's a good excuse. Say, oh, well, Neil wanted me to rush this right in here, even though it's only the 27th of December, but I'm fairly confident I'll be here the next 2 days.
Okay.
And if not, I'll still get paid for it anyway. Who cares?
Good point.
5, 6, 7, huh?
Good point.
Yeah, it'll give you a good excuse to go in there and say, oh, by the way, I hope you got my timesheet, Clarence, and happy holidays and a nice Jaguar. Nice ride. 567-0560, pound 560, leave Verizon and Singular wireless lines. I bet you Clarence knows some crap, but he's not telling. See that? As you know, having been there long enough now to figure it out, there are a lot of people that know some crap that's going on, but they lie a lot. Oh, I have no idea, and I haven't talked to Greg, and we have no idea. And they lie.
Of course.
Because they're always sworn to, just like you had to leave the room this morning for that that kind of pathetic announcement from Duff, but you had to leave the room.
Right.
It's always the way it goes. Like, everything is always top secret, and then what I've discovered is that it's supposed to be top secret, don't tell anybody, and the next day it's in Barry Jackass's column in the Herald. And the whole world knows it. Yeah, that's always the best. Because that's the way we program and operate the radio station. Barry Jackass, he's still got the pipeline. In spite of the fact that somebody told me, oh, I don't talk to Barry anymore since he's got his head up 790's butt, yada, yada, yada. But nevertheless, some people, they just can't stop. You know, it's called neurotic repetition. WQAM, hello.
Hey, is this Neil Rogers show?
Sounds like me, yes.
Oh, no way, I'm talking to Neil.
Yes, you are.
Fantastic. Wow.
We'll pick you up cold on this show, man.
Hey, man, I got a good overrated celebrity for you.
Okay.
How about Regis Philbin?
Poor Regis. Yeah, I think they're trying to push him out. You know, he doesn't want to retire. They're trying to push him out. He just turned 98.
98? I thought he was older than that.
110. Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
Have a
Take
happy.
care.
Okay.
Bye.
You know what Regis says about that morning show? Who is it that's on there now that George thinks is so hot and she's really very marginal?
Kelly Ripa?
Kelly Ripa.
It's big, Neil. It's bigger than both of them.
Yeah, but they want you out, Regis.
You know, she's not bad looking. I mean,
she's got a bad nose.
Well,
She's
now
got
you
a,
sound like George.
What?
Now you sound like George.
No, George is the one that's always defending her. He thinks she's hot. I think she's very marginal at best. At best. But then again, George is the expert on all of these things. And you'll find out on Friday. You can just, talk about Kelly Ripa for 4 hours. He's obsessed. 567. Maybe he likes those skinny, kind of like pointy noses, you know?
Maybe.
In fact, maybe George even likes Paris Hilton, but I doubt it. Nobody else does. She got almost 100 votes already. How do you like that?
I knew it.
93 and 96. It just went zooming up there in the middle of my sentence, and Dr. Phil's got only 22, and he's second place. They hate you, Paris. And, of course, like she cares, right?
Yeah.
She's got more money than God. WQAM, hello.
Hello, yeah. Speaking Neil, please.
Speaking.
Neil, how are you, man?
Pretty good. I'm coming out of my coma. I'm okay.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Back to you.
Listen, I have a couple of celebrities that probably jar some of your memories. Gilbert.
Yeah.
The Bird.
Yeah.
And then the Salad Man. Well, remember the Salad Man?
Wow.
He's talking about Marcello, the salad man. He used to bring us the shallots, Marcello.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, that sure fits right in there, okay? Fits right in. But at least it kept this guy off the street, kept him out of trouble. You never know. He'd get shot walking out on the street, especially in downtown Toronto, eh? Let me say it again. Bad mix. Dark-skinned punks with guns. A bad mix. I'm just telling you that right now. It's not a racial thing. It's just a matter of fact, okay? It's not debatable. It's a bad mix. And you add one other ingredient in that mix, and it makes it an even more explosive, combustible mix, and that's called drugs, okay?
Now, that's going on right in your hood?
In downtown.
Okay.
Right smack in the middle of downtown, like about a block away from the Eaton Center, which is the big shopping center downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Right on Boxing Day, which is about the biggest shopping day of the year, when the city is just packed with people. And yesterday, all these fire trucks and ambulances and police cars and whatever the hell they were, headless horsemen, all over the place. Just amazing. And this used to be a really civilized place once upon a time. Your line 9 is ringing again. QAM, hello. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, you got that bitch, Jennifer Aniston?
WQAM, hello.
Well, my bucket got a hole in it. My bucket got a hole in it.
All right.
My bucket got a hole.
That wasn't Ricky Nelson, though.
No?
That was somebody else doing the song. That's not Rick Nelson. I know that song, believe me. I know my Rick Nelson man, Gargler. And that sure as hell wasn't it. That was a bad cover job by somebody. 5670560. I guess I'm going to have to go out and buy some Rick Nelson music. Huh?
I think you'll have to.
I'll have to go down to Sam the Record Man. That's where the shooting was, right in that hood. I have to go to Sam the Record Man, which is a sad old store. And how they're still in business, I have no idea. But nevertheless, they'll have Rick Nelson.
Better watch your back.
Huh?
Better watch your back.
Yeah, I'm going to watch my back. Maybe they'll have all the Rick Nelson greatest hits, and I can play that all day tomorrow. What do you say? As a tribute, it must be the anniversary of his plane crashing or something, because otherwise, why would Larry King have that show on tonight?
I don't know.
I mean, why wouldn't he just have Joan Rivers on again to talk about suicide? WQAM, hello.
All right, I have one for your poll and your list there.
Okay.
I don't know if he's great, but Mo. He's not a celebrity, but he's a jackass.
Who is he?
Mo.
Mo?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Now, see what I mean about these people? You're so narrow, man. Who did Mo for this poll? This last caller or anybody else with an IQ larger than their thumbnail, huh? Pathetic. All they want to do is, let's just have a poll the first hour every day. Who do you hate more, George Bush, Mo Howard David, or who's the other one, or Rush Limbaugh, right?
Right.
Every day. Get it out of your system, man. Get it out like having a gigantic heaving bowel movement. Just get it out of your system. Neurotic repetition over and over. It's like a parakeet. Bop, 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 bop. Like Denise. Oh, by the way, somebody needs to shove a sock in Denise Potvin's mouth. I watched some of that Panther-Philly game last night. I don't know how long Dave Strader's going to put up with it. See, Rimmer put up with it because he could always bitch to me about Denise Potvin, and always did. Every call. Hate that dumb frog. Hate him, you know. But just shut him up already, you people in the Panther organization. Your team is starting to finally play pretty good. You're starting to win a few games. Got a point out of that game last night, which could have easily been 2. But no, they got that dumb frog. And for some reason, I guess because he used to wear a jockstrap and played for the Islanders when they won those Stanley Cups, therefore automatically he's a legend, he's a superstar. Guess what? He's a dumb frog and a horrendous excuse for a broadcaster and got a big mouth and never shuts up. And guess what, Denise? Nobody in the U.S. or in South Florida gives a crap about the stupid Olympic hockey team. And then, quite frankly, I don't either. U.S., Canadian, or any other one, eh? Another stupid act by Gary Bettman. Right in the middle, they finally, after missing a season, they finally start building a little momentum up. And what do? Oh, let's take the 2-week break again for Turin again for the Olympics. That's an act of pure stupidity that only a schmuck like Gary Bettman would come up with. Moron. Did he say moron? That's what I said. Moron. Oh, then I got sucked into that hockey talk. That was bad. How the hell did that happen?
It must be why all those calls came in.
M-O-R-O-N.
See, there you go. Moron. He knows how to spell it. WQAM, hello.
Hey, here's another skanky celebrity for you.
Okay.
Tara Reid.
Somebody beat you to it.
Shoot, I didn't see it. All right,
Thanks. Tara Reid, she's on there. You got to read it. I wonder if she is kin to Greg Reid, you think? The nephew called yesterday. That was, don't forget, mention to George on Friday. He'll know. The nephew called, Chris Reid. Tara Reid's got only 1 vote, so get busy. Matt LeBlanc has got none. Oh, yeah, he's got none. Look at all the people with no votes. Matt LeBlanc, Anna Nicole Smith, Lindsay Lohan, Simon Cowell, Jennifer Aniston. I mean, she doesn't belong on there. Paula Zahn, Hillary Duff, and Dakota Fanning all have got the big so far out of 280. And Paris Hilton just keeps widening that lead. She is down the road just like Secretariat. And a face to match. WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
I can think of one talent that Paris Hilton has. She gives Earl 2.
Okay, good. WQAM, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We'd like to put 2 people on, if you don't mind. Bill Cosby, and I didn't agree with this one. He wanted to put on Jesse Jackson.
They're celebrities. Bill Cosby hasn't. He's just a political agitator now. Bill Cosby, and hasn't done anything in since Jesus was a baby. And Jesse Jackson's a celebrity. No, sorry. So I think it's a racial thing, don't you? Just trying to pick on some black folks.
Yeah, I do.
Bad. 5670560 pound 560 on the Verizon and Singular wireless lines. Don't be picking on them dark folks, okay? Unless they have a gun. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Great.
The guy from Survivor, Gas Growth. I mean, the only thing the guy says is the tribe has spoken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks. What's the guy's name, Jeff what?
I don't know. I've never seen Survivor in my life.
You haven't seen Survivor?
I don't really
watch. Oh, my God.
Coming this October, Survivor 3 Africa. Watch as a whole new cast of characters vie for the title of Survivor. They'll face their most challenging obstacles yet, like walking through Ethiopia with a sandwich strapped to their back. And find out if your favorite made-for-TV tribesman can win immunity by putting 2 whole dinner plates in their mouth and blending in with the real tribe. Kenya is the setting this fall for Survivor 3. And for our friends in Africa, coming this fall to CBS, it's Survivor 3 Texas Style. 10 contestants will start in Dallas, travel through Waco, Austin, San Antonio, and over to Houston. Then they'll travel down to Corpus Christi and Brownsville. Each contestant will be driving a pink Volvo with a bumper sticker that reads, "I'm gay, I voted for Al Gore, and I'm here to confiscate your guns." The first one to make it back to Dallas wins. Survivor 3 this fall on CBS.
We've only got about 800 of those. No, I never saw it either. I never saw no Survivor.
Not 1 second.
I didn't know no Godfather, and I never saw no Survivor. 5670560. It's the Mo Howard David warm-up show. How about those Patriots, baby? Oh! Final score was no indication the game was a total blowout. It was 31-21. It could have been 131 to zip. Total blowout.
Yeah.
Right there in New York, no less, or in Jersey. Close enough.
Right.
As the Jets, once again. We know what the S stands for in Jets. J-E-T-J, how is it? S, suck. They really do. They are pathetic. You notice how quiet the Jets fans are this season, man? They're not making a peep, not a little bo peep from the Jets fans. All them loud, obnoxious New York types.
Well, what's the peep?
Here's your line 9, QAM, hello.
Yeah, Carson Daly.
Oh, geez. Is he still around somewhere?
I think he does.
I'd sure like to find him.
I think he's taking over for Dick Clark now.
Really?
Yeah, it seems
Wouldn't
like
that
every
be something
time.
if he followed in Dick's footsteps and had 2 massive strokes? Wouldn't that be bad? Okay, thanks. That's a good choice, man. I despise him like poison. And he thinks so much of himself. He thinks he's the greatest, God's gift to the human race.
Yeah, he does another late talk show.
Oh, how sad. Carson Daly, man. Maybe he can catch Paris. In fact, maybe they can elope together. 5670560. I'm finally coming out of that fog, and now that I realize that that extra hour sleep is not good. Not good. You're groggy, man. Groggy.
That's right.
You have to jump out of bed in the morning and go again, and also not having that bacon was not a good idea. I just didn't feel it was probably, you can't even begin to imagine the throngs of people shopping downtown yesterday here. You can't imagine it.
Why? It doesn't go on down here during Christmas?
And then, there is no downtown there, though. There it's like in shopping malls. Although, the Eaton Center is downtown, but all these people are out on the streets, and then all the shootings going on, like in between. So not a good day to go, picking up your bacon.
Sounds like Miami to me.
Yeah, I felt kind of at home. 12:57 at QAM.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
Oh boy, it's the 1 to 2 hour.
Substance Abuse Awareness Campaign. This is take 9. Dwayne, that's your cue.
Oh, right. Anytime you're ready.
We're ready, Dwayne.
Oh, hi. This is Dwayne Stomp of Blacktooth telling you, if you do drugs this weekend, don't drive.
Wrong again, Dwayne. It's don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
That's what I said.
No, it's not. It's not even close to what you said.
You come in this booth, I'll show you how close it was, Sherlock.
We're going to do it again, Dwayne. Say don't do drugs. If you must drink this holiday weekend, do not drive. Take 12.
This is Dwayne Stomp. Weekends are for drunks. Do drugs.
Okay, Dwayne, thank you very much for coming in. I think with a little editing, we've got something we can use.
Don't do drugs. And if
you must drink
this holiday weekend, don't
drive.
It's 101 at 560 WQM. I'm finally awake. I'm officially awake. Well, it took 3 hours. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's only 1.
Now, did you go in there and confabulate with Clarence, or is he not in there?
No, but I found out that the nephew's in the building, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Who told you that?
I got a spy report.
I thought he wasn't going to come and see Greg. Is Greg in the building?
That's what he said yesterday. I don't know. I haven't been over on that side.
Good idea. Good thinking. So, in other words, Clarence is not in there. Did you drop
Clarence
off my...
Clarence is not in there, but I gave your talent sheet to Duff.
Duff is still there? I thought Duff was on vacation this week before he, whatever he does.
Well, he happens to be a busy little bee right now, I guess, so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be damned. 5670560, pound 560, the Verizon and Singular wireless lines. What a laugh and a joke, man, if you folks only knew. If you had any idea. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing, Chief?
Pretty good, Pally.
Listen, do me a favor, okay? Tell your friends over there at Power 96, whatever, that it's not Maybach, it's Maybach, okay?
Yeah.
All right? Because if I hear another rap song where they mispronounce that word, I think I'm going to stab myself like a million times.
Okay, well, give it a good shot, see how it works. Like we have something to do with Power 96. We have nothing to do with them, okay? They don't want anything to do with us because we're a bunch of AM slobs. They're on FM. They got 100,000 watts, Class C FM. They got all those young punks listening with guns, you know. They're like, so there you go. Good luck to you. Like, we have nothing to do with them whatsoever. About the only thing I will say is that they offered that pizza that time, and even after somebody stole their pizza, the Power 96 guys. Even after some outrageous pizza thief came along and stole the pizza. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, I got a name for your list.
Yes,
How about that Clay, my ass is aching, man, and the rest of
God.
the fuckers from the American Idol, man. That show's a freaking joke.
Amen. Thank you, Perry.
All right, take care, buddy.
Clay Aiken. That's kind of like Troy's Aiken anus. Can we play that bit? Well, let me just check it.
Troy's Aiken anus. Troy's Aiken anus. Troy's Aiken anus. Troy's Aiken anus. Do not think I'm crazy.
Okay. Well, that was the Troy Aikman bit. Hey,
tease?
Troy. Huh?
Just a tease?
Just a little tease. Troy.
You fairy.
That's Troy Aikman, not Troy Stratford, of course. So Troy Stratford is back with his old buddy again. Always going back to the well, okay? Going back to the well. Well. It I don't know what to say. I'm just speechless with that outfit back there. What is going on back there? I don't know what it is, but it has nothing to do with sales. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how are you, sir?
I'm okay, sir. And you?
Wonderful. I was just calling to let you know that I pooped my pants.
Okay, congratulations, okay? I walk around with a sandwich board on Lincoln Road Mall. Clear the area out in 10 minutes. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Mr. Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thank God you're back. I was starting to fall in love with George.
Yeah.
Hey, I hung around with your friend Tori Stratford and Mikasuki last night.
Yeah.
And person, his speech impediment isn't that bad.
Yeah.
I love you, Neil.
Okay. That's Troy Stratford's boyfriend, so I take back whatever I said about Troy Aikman. 5670560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless lines. WQAM, hello.
Good afternoon, Neil.
And back to you.
Two things. Overrated celebrity, I would have to say Oprah Winfrey.
Uh-huh.
And can you please play the phone call, it puts the lotion in the basket?
Oh. You mean that body augmentation bit?
The one that put the lotion in the basket where the guy calls the office?
You mean this one like this?
This is Debbie.
Oh, hi, Debbie. I'm interested in getting some operations done.
Okay.
And some body contouring and some liposuction.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if you get some tummy tuck.
To be honest with you, I'm getting really tired of that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty done with it.
But...
And lip augmentation, cosmetic breast surgery, facelift, all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering...
What would you like to start with?
Well, I need to get everything done. Probably the first thing I'd like to have removed is my thing.
Okay, we don't do that.
No. Could you do breast implants, though?
It can be done, but I don't know if they would do it right away.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
5,000.
Excellent. I'd like to have my skin resurfaced, too.
Mm-hmm.
Laser surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Have the lambs stopped crying yet, Mommy?
Excuse me?
Don't hurt Mommy's little baby. It puts the lotion in the basket. I'd like to get the liposuction that I saw on TV.
Okay.
Can you make me look more like a woman?
Well, we'll have to see you first, and then upon looking at you, we can tell you that when we see you.
Should I wear my skin suit made of body parts, Mommy?
If you'd like to.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Would you like to make an appointment?
Yes.
Okay. There is a $100 consultation fee.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Buffalo Bill.
Okay, let me get a little information from you, okay? Just one moment.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
I understand.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Do you want to come in for a consultation for
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Okay. Would you like to make an appointment, or do you want to call me back?
It puts the lotion in the basket.
I understand.
I've got my skin suit nipple necklace.
Bill.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
I understand that. Would you like to
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Would you like to make an
It
appointment?
puts the lotion in the basket.
Okay, I will talk to you another time, okay?
It puts the lotion in the basket. Hello?
How it places the lotion in the basket.
Oh, now you were asking me yesterday about violent movies. Name one that I liked. There's one.
Okay.
You don't think Silence of the Lambs was a violent movie when it, like, bit the guy's face off?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
And then last night I was sitting there watching the hockey games, and I wish I would have made notes and written a list. There must be 100 different very violent movies that I like a lot. What's the one with California with Brad Pitt?
Okay.
Where he goes around blowing all the people away? Remember that?
Yeah,
That's a great movie. So I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, hey, sorry to jump to conclusions.
What was the movie that you were saying I won't watch because there's violence in it?
City of God.
Oh, City. Well, but I never got to that point. So what would the violence have to do with it? I never got to any violence.
Here's all I'm saying.
I never got to any story. Okay?
Right. But here's what I'm saying.
Yes. What are you saying?
If you watch this movie and see the story that's true, you will love the movie. I guarantee it.
Okay. So now, you know what that reminds me of? Apocalypse Now, which is why I finally sent that very expensive version.
Well, George said you don't like war movies.
No, there's some war movies I like. Like Kane Mutiny was a war story, right?
I didn't see that.
Oh, that's right. You haven't seen Kane
I've
Mutiny?
I've seen Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, and?
It's fine.
It's just ponderous, the beginning of it, man. I just can't get past it. It's not because of the violence. It's just so slow and so long and depressing. And I don't
think it's great. I think it's okay.
I can't get past it, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, I just can't get into it. 567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless lines. You'd like Kane Mutiny. That's a movie you actually would watch and you wouldn't fall asleep and you'd like it. And it's the acting is very good.
Just keep my attention, that's all.
There you go. WQAM, hello.
Hey, can I speak to Neil?
Speaking.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm listening to the radio. Hey, got a name for your poll.
Okay.
How about Lindsay Lohan and that whole Lohan family?
She's on there, man.
All right, excellent.
She's on there with a ganze Mishpacha, as the Chinese say.
Thank you very much.
And you're welcome. 567-0560. How's she doing, old Lindsay Lohan? Lindsay Lowlife. Let's take a look at how we're doing. We got 339 vote on the poll. Our goal is 400. Well, this is tomorrow's poll. We started it early. See, I think this is your fault.
You're really ahead
somehow.
of yourself. Don't blame me.
Yeah, I'm getting way ahead of myself because I put it on there at noon, for Christ's sakes. Let's blame Eric for it. He's the one that put the bum's rush on it. 124 for Paris Hilton, the most overrated celebrity today. 124, keeping in mind that she's almost 100 votes ahead of Dr. Phil, who's got 27, and we just hate Dr. Phil, and rightfully so. What a phony, what a con artist, what a faker, what a Yahoo, man. Oh, I got another good one for you.
What do you got?
Speaking of people with phony southern drawls, Nancy Grace. Oh, my God. And she's on every network. She's even on a freaking comedy channel. She's everywhere. She's on Hockey Night in Canada. Nancy freaking Grace, man. She's like glued inside your TV. And you can't get her out of there. It's like a disease. Anyway, Dr. Phil, 27. Howard Sperm is moving up 20. The Howard bashers out there. Well, come see, come saw, whatever. Donald Trump, 18. Tom Cruise, 14. Oprah, 13. Jessica Simpson, 12. Kevin Federline, 11. Sarah Jessica Parker, 9. If you look up the expression Miaskite in the dictionary, you'll see her picture. Martha Stewart, 9. That's Czechoslovakian, by the way. Victoria Gotti, 8. Jennifer Lopez, 8. J. Lo. How low can you go, J. Lo? Ashton Kutcher has got 6. Adam Sandler, 5. No, I did not see Happy Gilmore.
Do it.
Oh, now wait a minute. I'm thinking maybe I actually did see Happy Gilmore on TV.
I mean, that's the movie with the Bob Barker film.
No, I know that. I know that. And I have a feeling I did see it, and I have a feeling it may have been very funny in spite of him. But I still can't stand him, though. Adam Sandler, he's just horrible. He's an evil human being. The Olsen twins, 5. Ben Affleck, 5. Ashley Simpson, 4. Can she sing or what? Katie Couric, 4. Bill Maher, 4. Nicole Richie, 3. Bono, 3. He's going to save the world from itself. You watch that Bono. Maybe he can save the world for some more of that bad U2 music. Tori Spelling, 3. And Tom Hanks, 3. And Melissa Rivers, 3. And after that, it's Small Potatoes. Dimes and donuts. By the way, Hank was not really eating donuts yesterday, was he? Please tell me no.
Oh, okay, he wasn't eating donuts.
He was?
Yeah.
No comment. You know, you do the best you can. That's all any of us can do. 12 minutes after 1. Where are we gonna get the piano case, though? We used the other one for Fat Rich. Where are we going to get the one for the humper? And then Fat Boy. Can you believe that yesterday he was born on Christmas Day? Goes to show you there's no God. Anybody out there who believes there's a God? Jeff High, Fat Boy, was born on December 25th, the day that lived in infamy. He's sure doing it. Nice job on that copy, by the way, Fat Boy. You are doing it. You and the whole sales crew over there. I don't want to keep dwelling on them, but boy, they're like, talk about a human cancer. That whole operation back there is like, I can smell it all the way up here. Must be Curtis. What's his name? Curtis Raymond Burr?
Yeah, that's him.
When you're shopping for shoes, comfort and fit and value, those are the three ingredients that everybody with a half a brain is looking for, and that's why the smart shoppers go to Brandy Shoes in Pompano Beach, which is where you'll find the most comfortable fit in your favorite style of shoes at unbeatable prices all the time. Brandy's carry a humongous selection of all the top brands like Rockport, Florsheim, Echo, Mephisto, SAS, New Balance, all the other top names in the shoe business that you know and love. And they'll make sure you get a perfect fit every time. Just ask for Ernie. He'll take good care of you and your tootsies. The pros at Brandy's really understand fit and comfort. They even specialize in wide widths for those of you folks with big, wide, fat ones and feet as well. Brandy's is worth a trip from just about anywhere in South Florida. For comfort, style, fit, value, and selection, always think Brandy Shoes at 1290 North Federal Highway in Pompano Beach. They're open daily, Monday through Saturday till 9 and every Sunday till 5. And this week is a stupendous time to buy outstanding, my favorites, by the way, New Balance shoes. They're the best at Brandy's. Take 20% off on all great men's and women's New Balance styles this week and get a free T-shirt, too. So be sure to get into Brandy's this week or do your shoe shopping on their website at brandyshoes.com. And be sure and tell the folks at Brandy's that Berkeley says bye-bye.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
That's the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, by the way. Notice that?
That's right.
Always love it when the coach has to throw in the commercial name in there. Don't leave it out. That's Chick-fil-A, by the way.
My name is Barry. Sing like a fairy. I write bad songs about romance while I'm wearing spandex pants. I'm kind of shrimpy. My songs are wimpy. I had a series of big hits, but that was back in '76. Now no one wants to hear. They only laugh and sneer. They won't admit that they own my albums, cause my songs are queer. Got a nose shape like a banana. My two fans both live in Montana. Got a nose shape like a banana. Up my nose you can fit half of the city of Atlanta. I write the song. I've got a hunker the size of Yonkers. When I get a stuffed up nose, I'd be drifting in a hose. But now I'm on the case. My life is back in place. And so I'm singing again and sticking my schnoz in your face. Got a nose shape like a banana. My two fans both live in Montana. Got a nose shape like a banana. Up my nose you could fit half of the city of Atlanta. I write the songs. Like a banana. Like a banana.
You fairy.
119. I noticed there are a lot of really short bits on this ACN. I think it's because of the holidays. They don't want to overwork their people.
I'm sure.
So I'm kind of curious what they sound like.
Trevor, your team was depending on you to shred righteously to the Narmax, bro. But in the end, you geeked out hard. This is a tough one. Trevor, you're bogus.
Okay.
Tonight, on an all-new No Longer Weds, Nick and Jessica.
Nick, I hate you. I'm going to flap my wings like a buffalo and fly out of here.
You'll never leave me, Jessica. You're too scared.
Are you calling me a tuna? Stop it. Stop making tuna noises.
No Longer Weds, Nick and Jessica. Only on MTV, the No Longer Music Channel.
Oh, that's been for years.
All right, this shouldn't hurt a bit. You're going to feel just a little pinch.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Just a little bit more.
Ow. 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 Ow.
The hell was that? That was the fat buttocks needle. Oh, you never saw that spot? You had to be there. Oh, this is not one of the short ones. Let's see. And then, of course, they're the ones from the cowboy ones.
Oh, no, not I will survive as long as I know how to love. I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Yay, hey!
Or then there's always...
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. I'm gonna go out and run and let myself get absolutely soaking wet. It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Or, and last and probably least, here it is.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys.
So I guess you're not going to be seeing that movie. I think that just like you said, I don't want to see movies with a lot of violence. You don't want to see a movie with a lot of stuff in it.
Right.
That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid you might actually like the movie and have to admit it.
I wouldn't say I'm afraid of it more than I'm just not interested in it.
Oh. Then guess what?
What's that?
Neither am I. 5670560. I mean, it's just, I guess if it comes on TV eventually or somebody sends me a bootleg DVD, I'll be glad to watch it when I got, some time to kill. Right after I watch City of God.
Do it.
5670560, pound 560. Did I dream that I did those first 3 hours? Man, that was bad. No, you even made the comment that I sounded like I was in the bag, like incoherent.
You were definitely groggy.
Groggy, that's the word. I was very groggy because I'm still recovering with this time lag thing. Don't go to Europe unless you get See, I never do this. I made a bad mistake. In the last several vacations, what I've done is come back like on a Saturday, so I have Sunday off to recuperate and recover and get my body back into sync with the time zone and the whole deal, and then go back to work on Monday. I didn't do that. Came back Sunday after that traumatic experience with KLM. Hey, guess what, KLM? Up yours. Man, do they know how to board a flight or what? Kevin Groot, take your seats. That's the only thing I like about KLM is I like here when the captain says, Kevin Groot, take your seat. That's the highlight for me. Because it means you're either going to take off or you're going to be landing, one or the other. And the agony will end soon.
That's one of the high tones.
That is it. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how's your day going?
Pretty good.
I received Sirius for Festivus, and it is great. I turned it off at 10 o'clock, obviously, because you're on. I got a request.
Okay.
Johnny Cash, My Ass is on Fire.
Okay, and now I've got to figure out what the hell that's called. Cash.
Ring of Fire. I think it was Ring of... No, not Ring of Fire.
Ass of Fire?
And it burns. Have a great day.
No, I think it's called Ass of Fire. I got it. I got it, man.
Rectum.
Yeah, that's it.
My butt is burning me. My fat ass has a big red ring.
All right.
Relief is what I desire. 'Cause my ass feels like it's on fire.
Rectum.
It feels like my ass is on fire. I'll have to get me one of those inflatable tires. 'Cause it burns, burns, burns. Like my ass is on fire. My ass is on fire. Oh! One thing paprika can do is scorch through the old poop chute. Burning from what you thought was gas. And it shoots from out of your ass.
Cube.
It feels like my ass is on fire. I'll have to get me one of those inflatable tires. 'Cause it burns, burns, burns. Like my ass is on fire.
Absolutely.
My ass is on fire. It feels like my ass is on fire. I'll have to get me one of them inflatable tires. 'Cause it burns, burns, burns. Like my ass is on fire. My ass is on fire. My ass is on fire. My ass is on fire.
Uh-oh. That was just a raspberry, by the way.
Yeah.
Just a raspberry there. Don't get all bent out of shape.
I dumped it anyway.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was just a little tiny raspberry, man.
Listen, it made me laugh.
Be good with some whipped cream on it. Yeah, see, that's a new deal. When people request this stuff that we haven't played in a long time, then you have to, okay, well, what is it called? Can I find it? That's number one. And then number two, can we play it? That's the big question.
See, I would rather play it and dump it like we just did.
Oh. I'd rather just played it.
Right.
But, I mean, that, your ass is on the line and it's on fire. If
I can't have, Dub popping in here, saying,
huh?
I let it go.
Yeah, if you let it go, Clarence would have come running in there playing Butch Boss. I'm not going to let you drive my Jaguar this weekend now. Yeah, why don't you ask him if he can borrow the Jaguar?
No. How about the vet, though?
Troy is always bugging me about the vet. Yeah, I'm not, nobody's driving those vets, okay? Just forget about it. So Troy Stratford is back with his buddy Troy again, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if Troy's trying to sign up Pompano Park, too. Just amazes me. Just shocking what the developments back there in sales. Talking about stale Rogers, man. The stalest place in that building is back there in that sales department. You could smell the crust on the underwear of those people in the back in sales. Probably even Berkeley left a little pile behind. Man, was she something or what? I'll talk about a walking pile.
She was something.
Bye-bye, Berkeley. Nice job, sweetheart. That'll teach you to hang out with those wise guys too much. 127. And what a shame, too. They could have probably brought in a whole bunch of pizza for some guys to steal. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't pan out. Hey, I'll tell you what does pan out, and that's one of the fine restaurants anywhere in town. The Emerald Coast, Florida's #1 Asian gourmet buffet, is rated by Zagat Restaurant Review. And now every Friday through Sunday night, you can enjoy Lobster Fest at the Emerald Coast, featuring delicious Maine lobster served Thermidor style. And every night at the Emerald Coast is Crab Fest with Alaskan snow crab legs, Dungeness crab, and Jonah stone crabs. And the menu still includes fresh oysters on a half shell and a sushi bar with over 30 different items. Looking back at you. The Emerald Coast also serves juicy, delicious New York steaks cooked to order the way you love them, and hand-carved prime rib, too. And on the weekends, for dessert, leave room for the Emerald Coast's famous 40-inch chocolate fountain as well. You can hand dip your own strawberries, marshmallows, other decadent treats. Just shove them right on in there. The Emerald Coast promotes healthy living, too. They cook all their fine cuisine only with cholesterol-free canola oil, no MSG, no cornstarch, no crap, no headaches, just a big smile and a big fat pupik. So book your reservations now at one Emerald Coast, 3 locations. They're in Sunrise, Sunny Isles Beach, and Pembroke Pines. For the Emerald Coast, call 954-572-3822. That's 954-572-3822. And now that Adam is gone, when you stop in the Emerald Coast, just tell Richard that A Sales Hole sent you by.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
Neil God.
From Peter Jackson, director of the Oscar-winning Lord of the Rings trilogy, an epic adventure that will overwhelm your senses. Ping. Pong. Peter Travers of Rolling Stone calls Ping Pong a back-and-forth adventure that will keep you guessing. David Anson of Newsweek says Ping Pong will up your neck. And Harry Knowles of Ain't It Cool News asks, what's the score? No, seriously, does anyone know the score? On December 14th, Pong is Ping. Home version now available at Kmart. Play Pong the video game on Atari 2600.
Okay, so did King Kong really need to be remade?
No.
I asked, did you see that?
Yeah, it was really good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Now, did you see the original one with Fay Ray?
I did.
And Link Ray?
I mean, it's technically the same thing, but it just looks a lot better.
Yeah, well, of course, because now they can do all of these things, that they couldn't do back then.
All of these things.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. So let's see. After City of God, and then what's the other one I'm going to watch?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. No, I already saw that. It was okay. In fact, if I actually watched all the way through it, because then I recognized the scene with Bob Barker. Where I seen that a million times was at the hockey games, at the Panther games.
Yeah.
They still use that?
I don't know.
They still use that corny thing on the scoreboard where they show that scene where Bob Barker comes and just punches him right in the head, just about knocks his head off. Nice going, old Bob. But at any rate, about 1 in 20 adults in the U.S. is not literate in English, meaning 11 million people lack the skills to handle many everyday tasks, a federal study be showing. About 1 in 20. I think they're underestimating, if you ask me. From 92 to 2003, adults made no progress in their ability to read sentences and paragraphs or understand other printed materials such as bus schedules or prescription labels. From 92 to 2003, 11 years, no progress, zero, as in zippity-doo-dah, like our friends across the street with the big O. They got nothing, nada. I'm just shocked that you told me the nephew was in the building.
That's right.
Didn't he tell us yesterday that he wasn't going to come down and see his uncle? He wasn't going to be, he couldn't stay away. Maybe he's going to be the new GM, Chris Reed. The adult population did make gains in handling tasks that involved math, such as calculating numbers on tax forms or bank statements, but even in that area, the typical adult showed only enough skills to perform simple daily activities like King Kong, like a chimp, like a smirking chimp. Perhaps most sobering was that adult literacy dropped or was flat across every level of education, from people with graduate degrees to those who dropped out of high school. So even as more people get a formal education, the literacy rate in the U.S. is not rising, eh? Federal officials say this trend is puzzling and worthy of research. Adults with ability to perform challenging and complex reading tasks made an average yearly salary of $50,700 in 2003. That's $28,000 more than those who lack basic skills. So aren't you glad that you graduated high school?
I'm so glad.
Yeah, because you're making a lot more than that. No?
Yeah.
The adults deemed illiterate in English. And, well, how about that raise? Did you go into clearance and jump up and down on the desk, say it's almost the first of the year? How's that raise coming?
How's it coming, boys? Let's go. Haven't heard anything.
Well, let's go. Let's get the show on the road and quit dilly-dallying, okay? They blew out Ray Perry. They got some other people there that are being demoted to janitor. Let's get the show on the road and start taking care of our people, man. The way that they nickel and dime. I mean, they got all these damn trade-outs. So they got Rolex watches and Jaguars and all this other, living like a bunch of kings, man. You got a bunch of queens in there living like a bunch of kings. That's what I don't get. Don't let me get worked up about it.
Don't get worked up.
The adults deemed illiterate in English include people who may be fluent in Spanish or another language, but cannot comprehend English at a text at its most simple level. How do you like that? Unless it's when it's convenient for them. You know people like that who...
Ay, Dios mío, esos carros.
They no speak English, unless, of course, you're talking about them or it's convenient at the moment, and then all of a sudden, hey, I heard what you said, you bastardo. Bastardo. Oh, I did it better that time. Sometimes when you get your tongue caught on that, one tooth, not good. 5670560. See, now I know I'm back out of that fog that I was in before because I'm just a rambling guy, just spewing a lot of crap. Speaking of spewing crap, Mo Howard David at 2. Curtis for the Mad Dog at 4. We got Canes basketball, baby. The pregame, the warm-up at 7, and the Canes and the Stetson Hatters at 7:30. The Stetson Hatters, that just makes me want to just pee in my pants. Jesse Agler after the basketball game. WQAM, hello.
Yes, Neil.
Yeah, okay, with a phony voice. Yes, it is. Why don't you try make a New Year's resolution that in the New Year it's not going to be such a tip-off. You're not going to have a telegraph it to me and the rest of the audience that it's always the same misfit. And his boyfriend. 5670560, pound 560 in the Verizon and Singular Wireless lines. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hey, this is... Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Turn that radio off, please. Pretty please.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm just, I've got a comment about the whole English illiteracy thing, and we just sort of cater to it. Like, we put everything in Spanish. We're not helping anybody to learn to speak English. So until we make them, that number's not going to get up. That's all.
Okay. Happy holidays to you.
All right. Thanks. You too.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
All right.
Adios. Arrivederci. Shalom. Dos vidania. Spasiba. Oh, sorry. Totsins. Dewey. You know, back in the day, and this went on for years, of course, the whole bilingual thing, back during the Mariel boat lift and for long afterward. You know how few women callers we get on this show?
Yeah.
If you want to get, when you start doing your own show, you want to get women callers, just bring up bilingualism. They are obsessed. I mean, obsessed with that topic. That's all they know. And there she is out of nowhere. I mean, just, here we go again with that. I mean, I just happened to read that story because it was in my pile, which you notice I'm not having much of a pile this week because I don't want to sit here and read and lecture, and I want to keep it a little on the frivolous side, you know?
When the calls are so great, too. You know?
Like they've been this week. Phenomenal, man. 2 out of 2 yesterday and today. I mean, today has been beyond description. But, no, seriously, they're just obsessed with this whole thing. Speak English, it's just another excuse to hate people, you know? See, women come off as pretending to be so much more gentile and genteel and not as vicious and dangerous as men and all this other. Well, maybe from a standpoint of physical strength, that's true. But the fact of the matter is that when it comes to good old-fashioned hate, women are right there with men and maybe even beyond. Past us like we were standing still, I think. Speak it English, okay? It was the Cubans. I wonder if Emmy Schaefer has croaked yet. Let's check that out. 5670560, pound 560 in the Verizon Singular Wireless line. Got a long way to go here. We still got 22 minutes, so don't count your calls before we hatch. WQAM, hello.
Is QAM changing format?
Yes.
When?
Today.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, write it in your diary, Mike.
What?
I said, have a great New Year.
You too.
Now, didn't you tell me WAXY's getting sold?
Yeah.
To whom?
To Lincoln Broadcasting.
Well, who the hell is that?
I have no idea. They announced.
Well, what's that going to do to 790 then?
Don't know yet.
Oh my God! Well, keep us posted.
And LYF is also being sold, and Magic maybe.
Oh my God! Well, my and bye bye.
Look out now.
And you're knocking the calls, man. Oh. George is going to be sorry he was on vacation this week. He's missing the good stuff.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He is missing the best. Wouldn't that be something if WAXY got so... Who the hell is Lincoln Broadcasting anyway? Man. And then what we have to complain about? Oh, gee, what are we going to do about those guys across the street? They stole Joe Rose. They didn't steal anybody, okay? Somebody pushed Joe Rose out the door and lied through their teeth to him, okay? Which is why he hates certain people in his building like poison, Greg. Not to mention no names. But other than that, they're like, they're like non-existent. So that would be something. Poor Joel Feinberg, what's he going to do then? He'll find some other prize to waste Daddy's money on, I'm sure.
This is Neil Rogers. Absolutely.
This is 560 QAM.
You know how it is. With the holiday season upon us, Gelby and I have decided to step out of character and spread the legs of Joyce around you. Here comes the pizza, here comes pizza, someone ordered out. I'm made to put that whole damn pie into my mouth. Jingle balls, jingle balls, jingle balls, door to door. Knocking you around, the Hanukkah bush for getting high on a high holy day. You better stay home. The Dolphins are done. You might as well not go. I'll tell you how come. Golden Bells is throwing the pigskin around. Sails go high, boys of Batstable Bum. He's a big bad stubble bum. Boy to the world and action boys. Go,
And speaking of that, he'll be along at 2. Only 50 minutes from now. Time is flying, man.
All right.
Here's today's poll. Actually, the whole week is going to fly on by. You'll see. It's going to be just zippity-doo-dah. Then next week, you're going to have to face the music.
I'll start preparing.
405 votes. Who is today's most overrated celebrity? Paris Hilton, 147. 147. There's nobody else got even more than 31. How do you like that? 147, man. She has got a lot of money, and that's fine. A lot of people are born into rich families. They inherit money, but why do they have to always be in our face? That's the question. Dr. Phil, 31. Ersatz. Howard Stern, 23. Donald Trump, 22. Tom Cruise, 15. Tommy.
You fairy.
Oprah, 15. Jessica Simpson, 14. Kevin Federline, 12. Sarah Jessica Parker, 11. Jennifer Lopez, 11. J. Lo. Martha Stewart, 10. Victoria Gotti, 9. Ashton Kutcher, 8. Adam Sandler, 6. The Olsen twins, 6. Ben Affleck, 5. Bill Maher, 5. Nicole Richie, 4. Ashley Simpson, 4. 4 for Anna Nicole Smith, Katie Couric, Bono, and Melissa Rivers. 3 for Carson Daly, Lindsay Lohan, Tori Spelling, and Tom Hanks. A pair for Jay Leno, Barbara Streisand, The Rock, Ryan Seacrest, Carrot Top, Joan Rivers. 1 Solamente Uno for Nancy Grace, which that's scandalous. She ought to have like 1 million. 1 for Clay Aiken, Tom Bergeron, Matt LeBlanc, Ray Romano, and Jimmy Kimmel, and Tara Reid. And 0, the big 4, Simon Cowell, Jennifer Aniston, Paula Zahn, Hillary Duff, and Dakota Fanning. I'll be honest with you, and it's probably a good thing. I don't think most of our audience watches CNN. Good choice, by the way. Excellent. Speaks very highly for the taste of this audience. Do not watch CNN. It'll poison your brain. It'll turn into Jell-O. And then when you least expect it, they'll throw Ricky Tiki Sanchez on there because he's on the payroll and they got to figure out something to do with his ass. You notice how they keep him like out of prime time most of the time now?
Yeah, they do.
They threw him there in the morning for a little while, kind of like a trial balloon, and then oh boy, that went over like a hot air balloon with a hole in it. Not good. I don't even see what's her name, Kira Phillips, on today. Maybe it's a reprieve for me for the holidays.
Iqbal Asas is a journalist.
Oh yeah, all right. Woo! Oh. That is really something. The people, I think they just go out on the street corners and they pick these people up and they put them on there. How'd you like to be on CNN? If you work cheap and just read the news off the monitor there, just read the scroll, no problem. In English. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing this afternoon?
Pretty good, Pally.
I'd like to possibly add somebody from the local scene onto that poll.
Yeah.
And I find this person nauseating, obnoxious, totally inept, and just completely incompetent. And this person makes me nauseous, and the name is Belkis Naray.
Belkis Naray, I don't think she's like... See, today's overrated celebrity, we're talking about big time, not local yokels. Spilkis Naray, I agree with her. She gives me Spilkis, too, but it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we say we're talking about big, famous people who are splashed all over the TV, although she is on your TV, but no thanks. Plus, you don't want to have to worry about how to spell it anyway, right?
I actually know how to spell it.
Do you? Yeah, but we don't want to put her on there.
Put her on so many
Ray.
polls. No.
Nah, she's been on plenty of other polls. Rip her ass. We'll do a poll next week for you to let her rip her ass. Hey, Spilky, they hate you, baby. Disgusting. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Bally. I want to add somebody to the poll. It's
okay.
Ashley Simpson.
She's on here, man.
Oh, okay. And another thing is, why you really think started all this fairy tale about Christmas and all that? It's kind of ridiculous. I'm sick of it.
Hey, didn't you get your frankincense and myrrh this year? I'll send you some in a sack, man.
All right, Bally.
Okay, don't feel left out. That frankincense and myrrh. Yeah, all these fairy tales and all that's with the Christmas and the tree. Okay, it's fine, it's fun. People with the gifts and I feel obligated to spend a lot of money. It's good for commerce, Hanukkah, Christmas, all this other crap. It's all a bunch of bull crap. It's just a man-made bunch of fairy tales. In fact, it was on the KLM flight that they had a thing about the Finnish. In Finland is where they invented the first Santa Claus, and then the Dutch picked it up and they called him Santa Claus or something like that. And it was kind of an interesting thing. They had like the whole history of this crap, where it came from. They answered this guy's question. I didn't watch it close enough to be able to relate it to you, in addition to which it's boring, but nevertheless. It's something to do, because people like ritual. They like, it's a certain day of the month, therefore we must do this. It's a certain time of the year, therefore we must eat this, and we must not eat that, and fill in the blank. It's just a way of controlling people, of orchestrating your emotions, your actions, your finances, everything that we do. People need to be controlled. And look what a great job religion has done, keeping people, decent to each other. What a fine job we've done dealing with each other as humans and with the animal world and the planet that we live on. We've done a fabulous job of destroying all of these things. Pretty sad, ain't it?
Yes.
So that's why we don't think about it too much. Don't get too serious, because you'll probably turn on that Joan Rivers show and blow your brains out next time she sits in for the king. With Joan and Melissa and Art Linkletter. Who else did she have on there? Hemingway. Is it Muriel Hemingway? Or I get her confused with the one that actually killed herself. Whichever one it is. And there were some other people on there. Like I said, it was so depressing. Right in the middle of the holiday season, it was enough to make you blow your brains out. So I guess that's what they wanted to accomplish.
Probably.
I would think. Speaking of wanting to blow your brains out, he's coming up next. Here's your line 9 again. QAM Josh Curtis line. Hello.
Yeah, I have one for the poll.
Yes, sir.
Eddie.
Yeah, okay. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay, Pally.
I got one for your poll.
Don
Anus.
Okay, that's good. He's still on the air. I know it's amazing, but that's a good choice. Oh, too late. You know Don Anus? Don Imus. Come on, you know Don Imus. Let's get with it.
I was waiting for it. What's better than a live radio show every morning on TV? Well, just about anything. But that hasn't stopped MSNBC from teaming up with radio's original bad boy, who now looks like a nasty old lady.
Listen, Bernie.
Imus.
Tell that intern this coffee sucks.
Yes, every morning, see Imus listen to a tape of other people's comedy bits. Live on the air.
I need a hammer to bite into this muffin. You have so many bits. Fresh one, please. Thank you.
See his wild behind-the-scenes antics.
Hey, listen to me, stupid. I am the I-Man. You are the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo. Now get me some fresh coffee or you're fired.
Imus. He's irreverent.
So what's the deal with the Pope?
He's topical.
So what's the deal with this Watergate raid?
He's incoherent.
I'll tell you what. That is it double repentance? What the hell is it? I don't know.
He's
Imus and he's boring.
And he's only on MSNBC, a cable channel nobody watches, and a bunch of AM radio stations nobody listens to.
And let somebody get some fresh jingle.
It's Imus.
This is Neil Rogers. This is 560 QAM.
It's Dave in Miami town.
Absolutely.
At 560 WQAM.
Here's a little number I wrote the other day while out duck hunting with a judge. Thank you very much, the FCC.
Yes.
Thank you very much for fining me. $5,000 so I'm really out of luck. That's more than Heidi Fleiss was charging me. So thank you very much, the FCC, for proving that free speech just isn't free. Clear Channel's a dear channel, so Howard Stern must go. Attorney General Ashcroft doesn't like strong words, and so he's charging twice as much as all the drugs for Rush Limbaugh. So thank you all so very much. So thank you very much, dear Mr. Bush, for heroically sitting on your tush.
Rectum.
For Halliburton, Enron, all the companies who fail. Let's send them a clear signal and stick Martha straight in jail. She's an uppity rich bitch, and at least she isn't male. So you all so very much. So you Dick Cheney too. You and everything you do. Your pacemaker must be a fake. You haven't got a heart. As far as I'm concerned, you're just a pasty-faced old fart. And as for Condoleezza, she's an intellectual tart. So thank you all so very much. So thank you very much, the EPA, for giving all Alaska's oil away. It really is a bummer when I can't fill my Hummer. The ozone's a no-go zone now that Arnold's here to say the nuclear winter games are going to take place in L.A. So you all so very much.
Absolutely.
So what the planet fails, let's save the great white males. And you all so very much. Oh!
It's 1:58. Look at that. Almost out of time. Can you believe that?
Almost.
Momeister coming up next. Now, I'm looking through the DCS here, and, we got like about 85,000 different bits, most of which, I haven't played in a long time. And I have one in here. I was thinking about the way you'd respond, especially after that little dump that you did before.
Right. Not my fault.
That Johnny Cash bit. It's called Leanne Farts. Remember Leanne Rhymes?
Yes.
And the whole thing, the whole bit is her farting to the tune of different songs.
Oh, I'm not familiar. Let me hear it.
And I'm thinking to myself, I could just see you like if we had 16 different dub buttons, like just hopping on it. You want to hear just like a little bit of it?
Yeah, let's just a little.
Better not. Not a good idea. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll let you play it on whenever you do your show. We'll let you play it. That could be
what's
the
it called?
Leanne Farts. Listen to it in queue after the show is over. You'll find it, I'm thinking, most amusing. Anyway, speaking of most amusing, the Momeister, who is always a real laugh riot, he's coming up next. Then Curtis Stevenson for the Mad Dog, he's out. Mad Dog is out until the new year. He's done.
Yeah, he's
had it. So we got Curtis 4 to 7, which is always a fine change. Then we got Hurricane Crap basketball coming up. Pregame at 7 o'clock, 7:30 the game time. And Jesse Agler was highly touted by Josh Cordes. Jesse Agler 9:30 to 2. Highly touted. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, he's good.
You're the one who said it. He's pretty damn good.
He is.
Wouldn't be surprised if he's got a full-time gig pretty soon. I don't know what time. Who's today's most overrated celebrity? I'll just give you the double digits, okay, because that's all the time we got. We certainly don't want to move into Moe's time. Paris Hilton, 156. Dr. Phil, 32. I mean, she is so far out in front, she's like in a different racetrack. Howard Stern, 26. Donald Trump, 23. Oprah, 16. Tommy Cruise, 15. Jessica Simpson, 14. Kevin Federline, 13. Sarah Jessica Parker, 12. J-Lo, 12. And Martha Stewart, that uppity white bitch, has got 10.
Bye, bye, bye!